Let's go, everybody. Good evening, welcome to the stream. And we are in for another session. Let's see if we can get some blitz wins today or not. Let's see finally if chess god is ready to showing some mercy for me or not. I'm going to start a 5-minute blitz game. I will try my best to win this, but let's see if I can get the line ever or not. Let me fix one of the thing. Maybe you guys can feel some unusual activity in webcam as contrast or something maybe varying. I don't know for the moment how to fix this, so let's keep going with this setup. I think it's fine. Yeah, let's start the game now. Okay, we are in. We are white, so let's play the 1e4 move. Okay, we are facing the Karukan defense, so let's go for the fancy against variation. Now e5 against knight f6. Knight goes back, then we push f4, and now knight is going to be on f3, and we can go bishop d3 to contest this bishop. Let's go. Okay, let's go bishop d3. Okay, he didn't take. We can go h3 and then prepare g4. Let's go c3 for solidifying our central pawns. Let's castle now. He want to chip away this pawn. I can take here as well. Let's go h3 so that we can prepare g4 some moment to force him to take this bishop. Then we can even advance g5 to hit the knight and straight away go for the king side attack. Let's go bishop e3. Maybe he can go for queen b6. Can I go here? There is c4, but no. That's not a possibility. So yeah, this is well defended by the bishop and this pawn. So I think okay, not there. We can also take knight takes. Then we can go here. We can even go there, but let's go here. Just recaptured with the pawn. Oh man. Okay, finally we are in 1800. Finally we are in 1800. Man, why I'm playing like stupid in Blitz section. Hi, yes, Notka, fifth place. Yes, bro. Hello, welcome to the stream. Bishop g4 this time. I will take my time. I will not rush this time. Just drop this bishop back. Hello, Palla Congo. Wow, congratulations for getting 1800. Thank you very much, Palla. Let's go a6. Rook c8. We can go now bishop d6. It's so funny. I'm getting crushed in Blitz like this. Let's trade this bishop and go bishop d6. Everything is fine. Maybe he can castle queenside. I don't know what he's trying to go do with f3 move. Queen b6 comes in mind. But let's go b5 so that we can go knight a4 and knight a5, then knight c4. Okay, let's hit the bishop. I don't want to keep this knight pinned. And if he goes here, then we can go here. Then he will drop the bishop. Maybe we can go knight h4 now to hit the bishop. Bishop has to go back. I don't feel like that. It could move. Okay, let me think. He has created this weakness on the diagonal. Let's go queen b6. There is no fork. Oh, he did that. Let's go a4 and a5 and b4. We have to play on the queen side. There is no knight d7 forking the queen and the rook because of this knight, which is protecting d7. Okay, let's take back with the rook. Bishops are in the standoff. We can trade the bishop as well, but he wants to get rid of the knight and damage my pawn structure. Big deal. Let's drop the knight back and threaten to eliminate that bishop with the knight. We can go f6, but that will not be good move here. So let's set up a trap. Let's set up a trap with this move. Now we are threatening to play f6, trapping this bishop as it cannot go back, and everything on this diagonal is protected. And if we push f5 to create a breathing room for his bishop, then we will eliminate that knight. Okay, just check. I don't think there was this need. King h7. Maybe we are in time to play knight f6 first. Knight f6. I can take, but there is queen takes. We do have this move as well. Let's go rook g8 first. I hope I'm not blundering anything. Let's go rook g8 to hit the queen. But the problem is my queen is completely out of the game. My queen is completely out of the game. Yeah, let's take. But then this will be a check. Then this pawn will be hanging. Oh. So let's go here. If he takes, we can recapture and bring our rook into the game. And now f7 will not hang with that rook. Okay, now if I take, I will lose the bishop. So it makes sense to hit the knight. It makes sense to hit the knight with the bishop. Then knight f6 and knight can enjoy the hotspot on e4. हेलो ब्रदर, यस ब्रो, हेलो भाई. मेरी रेटिंग ऑलमोस्ट तुम्हारी रेटिंग जितनी हो चुकी है अब ब्लीच में. ओके, जस्ट डिफेंड दैट. वेरी गुड मूव. Now maybe we can take, then we can go here. We have another move to eliminate that knight first. Rook takes, then takes. But that will come with check. That will come with check. Let's go knight f6. Yeah, maybe. E takes f5. Let's take back with the rook. Check, big deal. I can just go here. Everything is fine. If he takes, I can bring our queen into the game and it will be winning. E takes f5 is fork. Where e takes f5 is fork? I don't think so. Okay, bring the knight into the game. Very nice. He brings the knight into the game. Let's go knight e4. Now there is this square which is very weak. Okay, it takes. If I take back with the rook, then this will be hanging. This check is not a possibility. Man. So it makes sense to take back with the knight. Then we will go knight e4 back. We are offering a rook trade as well. And any rook trade will help us. Let's bring the queen into the game. Yeah, you want to take that pawn? Go ahead. My idea is to go knight e4, then I can just throw some checks. Yeah, I think he wants to give some nice. Okay. Let's throw this check in first. Then knight e4. There is no back rank check, nothing. And now we are threatening this check. Not check, but nice move. If the queen moves, then we can throw that check in as well. Let's force the queens off the board, but in the end, then he will win this pawn. So that might not be the good move. Let's go king g8, defend this pawn, and now the idea is to go here. What? That pawn was also hanging. Maybe this. But now there is this back rank check, man. Why am I allowing him to get counterplay? I can go for this move, but now look at his rook. He's gonna gobble up all of my pawns. Always, I will always be in trouble. Maybe I can go for this move. Check king h7. There is this move. We can just block. Yeah. Let's go for this move. Check king h7. Queen d3 check. We are threatening this checkmate. Rook here, and there are no more checks. This is a checkmate threat. If he takes, there is queen takes it. Yeah, it should be winning. Your piece up, bro. Bro, your rating. Yeah, my rating is falling like it is. It is Indian rupee. Okay, thank you for giving up the piece. Now we can save this knight. Then we can do some nice little prophylactic. Let's go check. Check and win the rook. Yeah, time is not an issue, and he resigned finally. Let's go. We are back. We are back in 1900. H5 H4 is meeting net. Yeah, we win the game anyway. Let's go 1 E4. We are facing the Sicilian this time, so let's go for the Italian setup against the Sicilian with knight F3 and bishop C4, D3. Yeah, we are allowing black to get D5. But the thing is, not every Sicilian player immediately wants to push D5. And if he pushes D5, we can take and drop the bishop back. Not a big deal. Okay, he did go for that bishop. Sorry, D5. He takes back with the knight. I don't think it's a good move. I don't think that's a good move. Okay, let's go rook E1 first. I can take, queen takes, and I can develop the knight with tempo, but I don't want to give up this bishop for the moment. 1700, no, I'm not going to get 1700 at least. Please, please, please. Now queen b3 maybe, but he's ready to castle, so queen b3 will be ineffective. You will not be threatening that knight to win that. Bishop g5 hitting the queen. We want to prepare d4, but not right now. We can also go for queen d2, and if we castle, then bishop h6 to trade off this dark square bishop. That is also a possibility. But let's see what he's going to do first. We are hitting the queen. He can drop any of the knights back. He can play bishop f6. He can play f6. But if he play f6, then this pawn will be weak, and his king side will become a little bit weak. Okay, he gets this knight pinned. Okay, now I have an idea to take this. Okay, but if I take this, there is queen takes and there will be no attack because his king is going to defend that moment. Queen b3. I have an idea. Let's go queen b3. Let's go queen b3. We are threatening to take this knight. Ah, but no, there is again queen takes. F6 is good move. Very good move. Very good move. But can you punish? Can I take? But there is now knight takes, and he's fine. We can also throw this check in. Hmm. Bishop b5 check. Maybe he will block with the bishop. We can trade. Queen takes. Yeah, I want to weaken this pawn somehow. So this pawn is only defended by this bishop. So let's try to eliminate that light square bishop. Let's throw a check. Of course, he can go knight c6 as well. Knight d6. We will drop this bishop back maybe. Okay, someone asked what is your favorite chess joke? PG, my favorite chess joke is one of from Gotham Chess. In one of his video, he said that Anis is a father of two kids. He know how to mate. That was too funny. Okay, King f7. I think this is a good move. He's trying to castle manually. Now there is a6 a problem as well. Okay, let's keep this bishop onto this diagonal. Can you repeat the joke? The joke is like Anis is a father of two kids. He know how to mate. Okay, it looks like bishop is but we can take the knight. We are putting him under pressure, but I'm not finding a way to get through. Now maybe knight e4 will come with an attack on this c5 pawn. Let's go knight e4 immediately, trying to hit this one. I think we have to speed up. We can go c4 as well. Takes. We will be hitting the knight. Then followed by rook d1. If we can open up d file somehow, that will be so nice, I guess. We can also go here. If he takes, bishop takes to hit the queen. First of all, we are hitting this pawn. So let's see what he's going to. He has to defend, I think. That was too funny. He knows how to mate. And there is this d6 weakness as well. which we can extract if the queen move from that square. Oh, why did he move this knight and he is giving up this pawn? I didn't see the idea. We can also go here in order to threaten that check, but then maybe he can play e5. Oh, e5 is not a possibility move. I can also, let's grab this pawn, because a pawn is a pawn, and if you prepare that move, that can get too long. We are also stopping bishop b7 as knight is protecting that one. And if we try to hit that knight, we can go d4 now to solidify that knight, and we are up a pawn. Okay, he did that. So I can go for this move immediately, but then he will take the knight. So let's solidify that knight first of all. Yeah, we are weakening these two square, but there is nothing which he can do with the knight. So let's drop the bishop back, hit the queen, and this knight is still controlling these two important square, also hitting this one. So now the idea is to go queen c2 and hit that knight as well. We will kick out that knight. We can also go for rook e2 followed by rook a e1 to pile up on this weakness. Wow, 100 people are watching and you guys are not liking this stream. Why? Hit that like button if you are enjoying the game. Okay, I think we should go for the rook e2 and rook a e1 move. Dharmaraj said, wow. Said hi. Yes, hello. Good evening. Feb YT Dil Kill Chess. What? Who is this? Feb YT Dil Kill Chess. Who is this guy? Why did you create a channel for my name? Favorite YT Dil Kill Chess. I don't think you have created a channel, but maybe you have renamed your what do I say? We don't gonna like you. Thank you, Pravinder. Thank you very much. If you don't want to like, you can ignore my request. I'm saying to that who are enjoying the stream. Play bullet. No, no, no. I'm never gonna play bullet right now. Yeah, username. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you have put your name as username. Okay, let's hit this knight. Get out of c4. If I take, maybe he can take this knight. Is there any other threat? I'm not saying. What is this move? What if I goes here to hit the knight again? How can you defend this? I should check. We can trade everything. Then we can take this knight and defend the knight. We can also take this one simply and defend that knight that way. And this knight will be still trapped, right? No, no, if I goes here, then there is this move. Let's take. Yeah, this pawn is hanging, but we have some discover attack. Let's see if we can manage to win this game or not. And we have to keep in mind that our back rank can be weak as well. There is no rook. For the moment, we are up a piece. So if he takes this pawn, okay, he did take. I have to find a nice way to finish this off. Knight d3 seems fine, taking control of the promotion square as well and trying to get in. This is also a move to hit the queen. Yeah, let's go here to hit the queen first. We are bringing another force into the attack, and with these two knights and bishop controlling the diagonal, queen can hit that king. It should be winning completely. Which state are you from? I am from Bihar, bro. Okay, he did go there. Now this is a check, and then this is a checkmate. Oh no, man. Why did I pre-move? And I always did this kind of thing. Now he can go here and pin my knight. So let's go here. It should be winning. What? Hmm. Uh, I was about to give away this game. Bro, saw your puzzle rating 42. No, no, that is not rating. I think that is just a point. 4,20,000. I think that is just a puzzle point. That's not my favorite vehicle chess. Okay, what is your real name? Can you tell me what is your real name? Then I can identify you. Bro, you are suffering from success. No, no. That's a joke. I'm not suffering from success, bro. I'm suffering from struggle. Yes, Sriram. Hi, hello. Welcome to this team. Cool, man. Yeah, thank you. That's thank you. That on Sam. Whatever game name. Game name is Ludo. Ah, yes. I was taking your points only. Okay. Okay. We go for this approach. Position was fine, equal. But now we have an edge after he give up that pawn. Rook e2. He should have goes back with the knight. Instead he goes rook a3, but now his knight is trapped. We trade everything and we take that, and now this. Apparently this check was winning. How can you differentiate that knight b7 check is winning? You have to calculate for too long. I thought that I'm bringing the knight closer to his king. Queen is also coming in. Bishop is supporting this square. So that is going to be checkmate. But knight b7 was the move. What is the follow up after this? So he can't go here. He has to go this way. Then you throw this check in and you win the queen. And why this is not winning? Because there is no easy follow up. What will you do? First of all, this knight is hanging by the bishop, and I just pre-moved this, which I should not have done. Okay, now it's a draw because if you move the knight, there is back rank issue as well. So it was the only move, man. This is the rare instance when I thought I blundered the game with this move, but it's a brilliant move to save the game. What the heck, man? What is this? Why are you spamming messages? Bro, your elo is lower now. You had 2173 elo 1 month ago. Yeah. I am struggling to get my real rating back or get to my rhythm. That's why. भाई आप चेस खेलना कहाँ से सीखे हो? मुझे गाइड करो प्लीज. मैं 750 ईलो पर स्टक कर गया हूँ. भाई अगर 750 ईलो पर स्टक हो तो बस खेलो और एंजॉय करो गेम. और जो भी गेम खेलते हो उसको एनालाइज करो, देखो कहाँ पे मिस्टेक किए हो. My real name is DNA replica. What? Okay. Your real name is not not DNA replica. That's my email address. Why are you doing this? That's my email address. Do not steal these kind of things. That's personal. 1000 से कैसे आगे बढ़ूं भाई? 1000 से आगे भाई पजल सॉल्व करो रोज. Okay, should have gone for this endgame. Queen takes. Then you throw this check, and then you pick up this. Okay, let's say he blocked with the queen. Then you pick up this pawn, and you control that back rank as well, so that there is no checkmate. Yeah, he will go for f5 to hit the queen, but then you just drop the queen, and it's equally endgame. But he had no time on the clock, and unfortunately, my blunder was the brilliant move. He has no time to calculate anything. That was blunder. Why? That was blunder because of this check. You have to move the king, then he can take this pawn. I missed that as well, but he missed as well. Now it's fine. That's the puzzle में हो जाता है. Brilliant कैसे ढूंढूं फिर? भाई brilliant के लिए मत जाओ. Brilliant is a joke. Don't try to find the brilliancy every time. Right, just play sound chess, positional chess, and simple chess. Keep everything simple. Do not try to find the brilliancy prize. Let's go on e4 again. Okay, we are again facing the Sicilian defense. Really, my name is DNA replica. Get out of here. Why are you joking, bro? Let's go d3, c3. Yeah, he wants to prepare d4 at some moment. Let's go h3 to stop knight g4. Let's go a4 to stop b5. Prophylactic. a5 stopping this advancement for forever. Bro, can we play a match? Gotham, I'm really very sorry, bro. I'm not playing my viewers today. Play closed. Okay, let's go for the closed Sicilian. Let's spin this knight. Let's go d4. If he takes, we can get our knight into the game. We still have to develop this knight, but it's fine. We can go knight bd2. But now we can enjoy this diagonal for our bishop. We can take. We can also drop this bishop back. But then maybe he can go for bishop g5, bishop g6, and he can win a pawn. So we have to give this bishop up. He will try to hit that pawn as well at some moment. So we have to be careful. It will be nice if I get my queen over there. Let's go for that. Let's go rook e1. Idea is to go knight e5. Cementing that knight on e5 with the support from the rook and this pawn. If he takes, I will probably gonna take back with the pawn and hit that knight. Okay, now knight df3, giving support to that. Can you suggest some king's pawn opening for black? For black, Italian is fine from both sides, from white and from black. Bro, Sunday we are playing rapid, bro. Yeah, on Sunday we are playing rapid. England Gambit, Nimzo Indian, Bogo Indian. Bro, which opening do you play depending on the format? Bro, depending on the format, in Blitz, I usually go for... I play my main game. I play my main opening, which is to play Italian as white. Let's go here, threatening checkmate. Oh, should have taken that first, then should have gone for queen c2. That would have been the better move. Now we have to remove this knight from f6. How we can do that? Can I go here? This bishop, I can go g3. If he goes here, then we can take. Then we can shift our queen to d2 to hit that pawn. But if I go g3, at the end, this pawn is going to be hanging as this bishop is looking down there. So that's not easy. That's not easy. We have to go for another plan. We have to go for another plan. g3, forcing this off. Takes, pawn takes. Then maybe we can go queen g, king g2. Yeah, let's go for this. Let's hit this bishop first. If he takes here, then we can take back with the pawn. Yeah, now we are hitting the knight. So we are winning a piece, because if he move the knight, there is queen h7 checkmate. Yeah, we are winning the game. We can even sack this, right? Takes, queen takes, then again we will be threatening. But then there is g6 and our attack will be over. So maybe we can go for knight back to d2. But maybe he will be in time. Okay, this is a nice move by the way. Sacrificing this rook for the knight and 2 pawns, I don't think is working. Because if I take, takes, queen takes, he can simply go g6 to defend that. Yeah, but my intuition is saying go for that, because we are going to have a long-term pressure. We are going to have a long-term pressure. I like Kid Emulator or King's Indian Defense. That's great. Again, there is this threat. We can take en passant. Yeah, we have to go for that. Again, there is this threat. Ah, no, he can take and defend that back rank. Sorry, 7th rank with the queen, man. That's okay. He didn't defend. I see his idea. He wants to hit this knight at the end. Let me throw this check in first, forcing king f7. And now knight h4. The problem with king g2 is he will pin my knight. So we have to keep playing with forces. Knight h4, threatening bishop g6. Yeah, that makes sense. We have to give this bishop, sorry, pawn, because we are threatening bishop g6, winning that rook, and his king can get caught on the king side. But I'm not too confident that we are gonna win this game, as after bishop takes h3, this rook will be threatening that rook e1. But after bishop takes h3, we are the first who are gonna attack him with bishop g6 check, and then this rook will defend our back rank as well. So that will be fine. You are losing, bro. Maybe we are losing, but I am a Mikhail Tal fan, so let's go for that. If our attack worked, we will win. If our attack didn't work, we will learn. या तो win है या learn है. Wow, 20 likes. We are at the only 20 likes, guys. Please, if you are enjoying the game, hit that like button. Okay, he goes for this approach. But now this can come into the game, yeah, and we are gonna win this rook. We are going to be fine now. We are going to be fine. What should we take with? I'm more in the mood of taking with the bishop. And now look at my attack. We are winning. We are winning as this is a big threat. Knight is fine. Okay, he goes for this approach. So let me calculate. I think we should give this check. King here, then we have this check. King back. Then rook is coming into the game, winning the queen. Should be winning. Oh, that's checkmate. Wow, I pre-moved checkmate. I thought I'm gonna win the queen, but that's checkmate. That's nice pre-move. Let's go. Hope you enjoyed this one. Why are you not reading my full name? Fav YT Dilkil Chess. Bro, I have read your full name. What is your real name? No, you are not DNA replica. why you are stealing my usernames? That's easy. Let's go. Makbul, thank you. Amazing game, bro. Thank you. Kannad Mitra. Thank you, Ella123 GG. Oh, we have 90% accuracy. So in that position, I don't think we were losing there. Sriram, you have said that I was losing there. Let's see. Position is completely equal. Okay, we take that knight. Now knight f3, bishop c1, queen c2, creating that long-term pressure. Takes back with the pawn, and now look at, yeah, computer is giving it as a blunder, but that's not a big blunder as black is not winning by force. It's just minus 1.82. So black has to do a hard work. Yeah, f5 was the move. We takes, check. Now black is winning because it's now minus 2.97 in favor of black. But he did go wrong. Now it's a draw, and this is the only drawing move, opening up the pathway to bishop to get this d6 check in, so that this rook can defend our back rank. He takes, good move. Now this comes with check, and now this rook is defending the back rank, so rook e1 will not be a threat. And he blundered the game because now another rook is coming into the game, and now we are winning that rook. Bishop takes is the top computer move, and he blundered the game. It's force mate in 3, and we just pre-move that force mate. Yeah, so that's what I said. Flying chess. Who is this? Oh, hey, YT will this. Oh, you know everything about me, guys. How old are you? I'm 23. Which state are you? I'm not a state. I'm from Bihar. Let's go for another one. How old are you? Suryans. I'm 23, bro. Okay, knight f6. Let's go c5. This time I'm the one who is going to play Sicilian defense. So it is going to. Okay, let's hit that bishop. I think he wants to prepare this push. Let's go here. We can expand. Then bishop b7. He will try to play e5 now. You want to take and allow my knight to get to b4, which will control these two important squares. Okay. If you guys are enjoying the game, please hit that like button. That will help the algorithm to push this stream to the more people. Now bishop b7. I'm waiting for him to take this pawn because we can take back with the knight. I don't know what he's trying to looking for. Let's solidify that pawn now. We are kind of stopping this d4 for the moment as well. Okay, nice move. Can I go queen c7? I hope I can go. Yeah, let's go queen c7. Yeah, this pawn is not defended, but we can drop our bishop back anytime, and we will be fine. Now rook c8, but we have to keep an eye on this one. I think he wants to go here, so let's go e6, controlling these two important squares. Yeah, we can drop. Now probably we will drop this bishop back. Okay, he just repeat the move. So it makes sense to go. There is rook e8 or there is rook d8. Let's go rook fd8. Let's go rook fd8. Wow. Appreciate your game. Thank you, Pranjal. If you win, I will like. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's take here first of all. I think that's a blunder of a pawn because we have one, two, three defender, and okay. Oh, this is hanging in the end. I see. He can deflect my queen. Yeah, he can deflect. I think we should just go for this. We can also take this knight, but then he will take my rook, and there is no follow-up. Okay, at least he is going to have a weakness now. We can take, but I don't think we should take because his rook will get activated. So we can go for rook d5, hitting the knight. Yeah, let's go rook d5. Let's go rook d5. Oh, there's still tension in the queen side. We can also go b3 at some moment to hit the queen. And now we can go rook d8 as well. Okay, he's hitting the bishop and he's hitting this one. So it makes sense to drop this bishop back and defend this one. And now the idea is to go rook f4, queen f3 and trying to creating some kind of checkmating attack. Okay, I'm happy to go rook g5 as well. Yeah, rook g5 seems fine. Hitting the knight, then getting into queen f3. Let's go rook g5. Yeah, let's go rook g5 with a tempo. Which year you got married, bro? I don't remember, bro. I don't know what you are saying. Now queen f3 seems too dangerous. Yeah, I think we should go for queen f3. Yeah, I'm not seeing any forward mobility with this knight. Oh, he can go queen e2 and send my queen back. Okay, we will go queen c6. What? He's trying to hit this. We can even sack, but no. That sack will be premature. That sack will be premature. What is your Instagram? Bro, my Instagram link is attached to my channel description. What he's trying to do, I have no idea. Should I hit the queen? Let's go. I know he's preparing this move. Yeah, should have gone bishop d4 maybe to put pressure on this pawn as well. Okay, let him get this rook e3. We will drop my queen back to c6. Then we will follow with bishop d4. Then we will follow with bishop d4. Okay, he is trying to hit the rook. Now rook f5. We can sack this rook at some moment. Now this is fine. And now we are threatening to eliminate that knight because this pawn is now pinned by the queen. And I think my queen is superior. And now rook is also coming on d4, which will hit everything on the fourth rank. I guess he will drop this knight back. Okay, he didn't. We can even sack it here. Let's call it takes check. No, this queen is defending that. No, not a good move. Maybe we have this move first to hit the rook. Then he can go here. Okay, let's bring another rook into the game somehow. What if he goes here? Okay, then maybe we have to trade the rook, allowing pawn takes. Okay, oh, my queen is trapped. Oh man, my queen is trapped. I got my queen trapped. Fuck. I can go for the materialistic approach now. I didn't see f3 coming. Should have just sack the bishop, sorry, rook there and go for his king weaknesses. Now my queen is literally trapped. Okay, let's go for this one. Now I'm losing. Bishop takes b2. Bishop takes b2. Yeah, bishop takes b2 was also there. Yeah, bishop takes b2 was there. Okay, now he know how to play chess. He knows how to play chess. He's trading everything. He's trading everything. Maybe we can go for his queen. If he's not careful, then this might win his queen back. Check, forcing king g2, then rook h2 will win the queen. Okay, just control that. Very nice. Let's go for this one now. How you are going to stop that? Maybe he has this move. Then we have pawn takes, but rook will be hanging. So after pawn, maybe we can take back with the bishop. Then he will trade. Yeah, man. And now he has this square as well. So what if I take the queen? Then he will take this. Yeah, we are losing anyway, so I think it makes sense to going for this approach, right? But we can wait for we can wait that as well. Let's see. Let's wait. App name, bro. I'm not playing in any app. I'm playing on chess.com. If the rook moves, maybe should have gone for this way because I'm not gonna protect this pawn after f5 with the king. Yeah, it's not that easy. But he's tied down. He is also tied down. Okay, he found very nice way. Maybe we can take this now and check. Yeah, let's go for this approach now. Allowing him to take this pawn, but now we can take this pawn with check. And if he goes to the second rank, then we can win his rook, sorry, queen as well. So he has to keep his king into the third rank. Then we will take this pawn. Yeah, that is this check. What? Oh, nice move. He is giving this rook up, but he's gonna take that bishop, man. But let's keep this onto this diagonal. But now he has this move. We have this check maybe. But we are not winning this game. He is 1887. He is not going to give us the chance. And look at the time now. How did you enable the orange arrows? What? Okay, probably his idea is to win my bishop back. Oh man. Let's move. 18 seconds is on the clock. Oh, he found a way to he found a way to create checkmating net. Everything is coming now. This is pinned. Now check, and we have no time to calculate anything. Yeah, it's over. Draw by dragging while doing a right click. Yeah. Yeah, this is checkmate. Let's resign the game. One bad move and it's over. I literally didn't see that f3 coming. My bad, completely my bad. Let's go for the Karukan this time. Let's take. Rook takes e6 will be blunder. Oh, he's giving the pawn up. Why? What is the purpose? To queenside castle? Oh man, he's already threatening something, some nasty attack with that bishop moving. And we are not in time to protect this bishop. Oh. Queen b6, maybe he wants to damage my pawn. But now I can just defend everything. If I goes here, I will help him. So let's develop the pieces first. Hit the bishop here. Thank you for giving me an attack. Okay, he's giving this bishop. What should I do, guys? We can also go here and win this pawn. Let's go for the attack. First a4, then b4. What? Stake. I want to preserve this knight. I think he wants to take. King takes. If queen takes, there would be this pawn falling with check and winning the rook. Oh, he's hitting this anyway. I'm not in time to go here. Maybe we can go. But then comes this move, so let's eliminate this bishop. And now we have to drop this. Oh man! Stupid. Stupid. Play Danish triple gambit. Oh man, I'm losing everything in Blitz section. Okay, this will be my last game in Blitz section. After this, I will switch to my rapid games. As literally, I'm not playing my best in Blitz section, which is very bad. How? I'm almost 2200 in rapid, and I was almost 2000 in Blitz as well. And look at my gameplay now in Blitz section. I'm struggling to maintain 1900, guys. Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, Janos, let's take now. Yeah, certainly I have to improve myself, really. It's not my gameplay. That's not a fork because he can eliminate this knight first. How should we take? With taking with the pawn or taking with the queen? Let's take back with the queen. And now quickly go b5. Oh man, this guy is too strong. Okay, let's castle. If he takes, we can take back with the knight. So not a big deal. Maybe he will go for rook c1 now. Yeah, now he's threatening to take and hit the queen. But maybe we can take there with the queen as well. So that's not something I'm scared of. Let him take that. I'm not saying any kind of tactic. Okay, I have to win this game because if I lose, I will get to 1800 back. And now rook fd1, queen a5, hitting that pawn. Okay, he eliminates one of the rooks. Very nice. Rook fd1. This move. Going for this square. Very nice. Let's pin the knight. Hopefully there is no check. Oh, there is this move, but we can take the queen. So first of all, he has to move the queen on a better square, like queen f3, then threatening knight d6. I did that. Now he's threatening knight d6 to fork my pieces. Now maybe we have this one, but I don't want to give up this bishop for this knight. So we have to move the queen. Where should we move the queen? Let's go here. We are controlling this d6, and now this knight will go on d5 to hit that bishop. His queen is already getting activated on the king side, so he may be try to go queen g. What? He's going for the attack. Okay, I did expect that. Let's go knight d5, hit the bishop. I don't want to overcomplicate the things. And now b5, hitting the knight as well. Knight e5, bishop f6. Isn't his knight trapped now? No, knight has that square. Let's hit that knight first. This is not available move, and this is also protected by the knight. Yeah, I see his idea. He wants to go queen g3 or queen g4 and deliver checkmate. But we have bishop f6 at any moment. This is the only move for the moment. And now let's go bishop f6, disarming that bishop. Because if we move the bishop, we can take that knight. And this bishop is also hanging. Okay, he hit the queen and he defend this one. But let's take this pawn now for free. Let's take that pawn, and now white will be in trouble. Yes, you can take, but a knight is protecting that bishop, even queen is protecting, so we are fine. Okay, good move. That's a very good move. I'm thinking, where should I move my queen? Let's go queen d5. Hopefully we are not blundering anything, as everything is fine. Knight can't go here, maybe you will go here, we can take, bishop takes, then maybe queen c5. We have to make a room for our king as well, because this rook is tied down in the defense of back rack. But it is nicely controlling the open c file. Hello Ridge, how are you? Welcome to the stream. 116 people are watching and there is only 33 likes. Hit that like button, guys. Okay, he is getting disconnected. I don't know why. He is just down a pawn. That's not hopeless. He can continue, as I'm not winning this game for sure. Okay. He just abandons the game. He just abandons the game. Okay, let's play rapid games. Bro, tomorrow is my result. Wow, easy special, take it easy. If tomorrow is your result coming out, just be calm and hope for the best. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, Ayush. Ayush Anand. Yes. How are you? Assalamu alaikum, brother. Assalamu alaikum, Remoral. Remoral. Bro, tomorrow is my result. I saw that, bro. Easy special. I saw your comment. For which? Okay, let's play 15 plus 10 rapid game. Bro, review it. Oh, you want to review that game? Okay, let me review that game. Okay, if you want a review, let's review. Rajvardhan. It shows 2 miss, yeah. Yeah, that's very nice spot. If there is some miss and you want to improve on that, try to review everything. Okay, opening was no queen b6 was inaccuracy, but it's fine. d5 is fine. a6 is inaccuracy. Take. Bishop e7, taking with the queen is fine. Castling is right. Ah, that's a blunder. Computer wants to give this queen up for the 2 rook, but I thought there is knight f1. But now, oh, black is better because black knight is good. He is hitting that bishop. This bishop can come into the game. Rook c8. Rook can go to a8. Then this rook can come to the back rank. Yeah, black is better. But I'm human. I'm not computer. That's why I didn't go for that approach. But still, black is better. Okay, should have just taken that pawn on this turn. But I give him one chance. Okay, he blundered that pawn one more time. And queen g5, and he just resigns the game. So that's that. Follow with me, ID. Bro, I'm not playing my viewers. I'm really very sorry. I'm not playing my viewers today. Okay, let's play. I'm coming in a second. Then I will play 15 plus 10 rapid game so that we will have enough time to explain my thought process. Please, I'm really very sorry, bro. YT track. I'm really very sorry. I can't play against you. I'm coming in a second, then I will play 15 plus 10. I will explain my thought. Okay, we are back, guys. We are back. Okay, so we are going to start a 15 plus 10 rapid games. And I'm at the rating of 2196. So I'm only 4 points away from 2200. Okay, I'm ready to lose this game because I don't know if I win or lose. So that is the thing. But in any case, we will learn something. we will learn something. But before starting this game, I want to keep something in my mind, which is don't rush with the calculation. Take your time, play simple chess, sound chess, and always look for the better moves. So these are the things I want to keep in my mind. So yeah, let's go, guys. Let's start the game. Hopefully, we will get black, I think, because yesterday I had played one e4 and one d4. No, I played one e4, then I faced one d4 as black. So let's see what chess card has stored for us, black or white pieces. Then we will decide what to do. Okay, let me see one of the things. Okay, let's start the game. Let's see what we are going to. Okay, we got white pieces. So as white, I always play one e4 as it is my main repertoire at rapid or in blitz as well. So let's go for one e4 in this game as well. Yes, exactly, and keep it simple. Yeah, we are facing the Sicilian defense, so let's play knight f3 and now e6. So sorry, d6. So probably our opponent is going to play the knight out defense. We can go for our approach, which was to play bishop c4, playing the Sicilian in kind of Italian setup. Then maybe c3, and later on we can prepare bishop c4. Later on we can prepare this c3 and d4 push. But in rapid, that is not that usual, as black can get some advantage by playing e6 then d5 quickly. So I want to go for d4, getting the game into the open Sicilian. Okay, knight f6 is the main move, but now knight c3 defending this pawn, and now a6 is the move to get into the which variation? Knight of variation of the Sicilian defense. One of the most solid way to fight for the win as black pieces. So there are many setup which is like go bishop g5, bishop f4. Bishop f4 will be a bad move because it will allow e5 4. So you can go bishop e3, bishop c4, bishop d3, bishop e2, bishop g5, h3, a3, even g4, rook g8, everything. But my move is to play bishop e3. When I play, my goal is to get rid of opponent's queen as fast as possible within 5 moves. Really? Okay, now knight f3. He will go for this move for sure. And I'm kind of forgetting the move. What is the main line? Okay, I think I can recall that. After bishop e7, main move is to play bishop c4. He can even go for bishop e6, then knight g5 will hit that bishop. Bishop g5, f3. Then he will drop the bishop back and our knight can get stranded on g5. Okay, let's see what he is going to play, then we will get to that road and calculate everything. No one can beat me when neither of us have a queen. But we are equally opposite. I want to keep the queens on the board. Okay. Let's see what our opponent is going to play. Now he is thinking, probably he is deciding between bishop e7, bishop e6, knight c6 and knight bd7. Yeah, these are the moves probably he is deciding. He can even go for g5, but that is not working because of simple bishop takes g5. But maybe he can go h3 to prepare a kingside attack. But I'm not gonna castle kingside yet. I will wait for him. Then we will decide. We can even go for queen d2 and castle queenside. That is also a way. Okay, he goes for bishop e7, and I'm pretty sure that main move is to play bishop c4 here. Not kind of completely. There is also this move, but then comes queen a5 check followed by knight takes. I don't want to go with that line. Although I can go queen a5 check, c3, and if he takes that pawn, we have bishop b6. Hitting the queen, and I think queen will be trapped, right? Okay, if I goes for knight d5, simply he can castle. First of all, he can castle. Yeah, you can go bishop b6, queen d7, knight here. He will go here. I don't like that move. Knight d5 is one of the moves, but I'm calculating queen a5 check, c3, blocking that check, and if he takes this pawn, Then bishop b6, and this square will be controlled by this bishop. This line will be controlled. This square will be controlled by this pawn on c3. This square will be controlled by the queen, and this square will be controlled by the pawn. So this square, this square, this square, this square, this, 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 and this, everything will be controlled. Despite the thing that his queen will be on a5 and this bishop will be on b6 and his queen will be attacked. But it depends on his situation. If he goes for queen a5 check or not. Let's say after knight d5 he simply castle, bishop b6, hitting the queen, queen d7. That's too long. I'm forgetting the main line. I don't know what should I go for. I think we should keep it simple with bishop c4. Yeah, let's go bishop c4. I don't want to calculate that too much. Should have gone for bishop c4 immediately, but I have burned 2 minutes. I was trying to look up on something. But now we can castle as well. And now he has upper hand, but maybe we are fine. Time is not going to be an issue. We can even drop this bishop back to b3, then followed by knight d5 at some moment. But we have to keep this pawn protected. So maybe one of the ideas is to go bishop g5, eliminating that knight, then cementing this knight on d5. Okay, let's drop this bishop back quickly as he was hitting that. Now let's see what he is going to do. Maybe he can go for this b5 and threatening b4 to hit the knight and eliminating that pawn. So in the event of b5, maybe we will go a3. Okay, I think this is the nice time to go knight d5 to hit the queen. If we take back with the bishop, then we can take back with our bishop. Knight takes, knight d5, bishop takes, defending that pawn. Knight takes, then queen takes, but then this pawn will be hanging. So the problem is this pawn. Knight d5 or bishop d5 comes in mind. Let's go knight d5. Let's go knight d5. Let's see what he's going to take back with. In any case, we have to take back with the bishop to keep this pawn protected. Then he can eliminate that piece as well. Then we will take back with the pawn. Yeah, that pawn will be not that nice, but it will be controlling these two important squares. Then we can later on go for c4, b3 c4 idea. So that is not going to be that bad. Okay, he takes back with the knight. I can now take back with the pawn as well. But then bishop will come to f4. I don't want to allow. Let's trade the bishop as well. Then you can go for f4 and going for that. Yeah, that is also something now. Now he can choose for the king side. He can go for the king side attack. We have to be very, very careful, as with f5 these two pawns can roll down my king side pretty much quickly. So after f5 maybe we have to go for bishop g5, and this pawn is also a problem. So we have to quickly dissolve the tension of this pawn. Okay, maybe we should go for rook c1 comes in mind, allowing his knight to get over here, because this pawn is going to be under fire with rook c8. So it makes sense to go rook c1, and we can go c4 to cement this pawn. Then we can go b4 and c5. Yeah, let's go for that. Hopefully we are not losing out of the opening, but we have to be careful. Knight can come to f6. If knight f6 happens, then I will be a little bit safe. I'm scared about f5. Oh, he did go for that. But now he has weakened this diagonal. So let's force a bishop off the board. If he takes, knight takes, and knight will head for the e6. And knight on e6 will be a super piece. That will be the bone in black's throat. Okay, he can't avoid the bishop trade, as there is no way to move that bishop. And we are hitting that bishop as well. Either he has to move the knight to any square, or either he has to trade. I'm guessing he will play knight f6. Then he will try h3. Okay, nice move, I guess. Now knight can go to e4. That's the problem. We can trade. Queen takes. So that's not good move. We can wait for one moment. We can go c4 or we can go b4. But knight e4 is the problem, which we can't avoid. What should we do then? Maybe c4, waiting for him to take that bishop, or rook here. Okay, let's wait. Let's go c4 first, solidifying this pawn. And now we can prepare this b4 and c5 advanced. But knight e4 will hit my bishop. So I think he will go for knight e4 anyway. Knight e4, then we will take that bishop. Queen takes, and then we will resolve our problem some way. But now these two pawns are going to be too dangerous. If we didn't find anything concrete, we will be running the risk of losing the game. I think we should eliminate everything now. We should just go for the end game. If we play e4, then I can get my knight to the d4 square, and then we will have the easy route for the e6. So that's not a problem. Oh, but maybe e4, if you go here, you will hang the bishop. So in the event of e4, we will take this bishop first, forcing queen takes, then knight d4, and knight will be heading toward e6, not immediately, but after playing d4, hitting the knight. I hope that's fine. You guys are processing everything correctly. Okay, he's thinking, let's see what he's going to decide. Okay, he's hitting the bishop, but every pawn move is creating some weakness. Now we have to trade this bishop, because if we go back with the bishop, then f4 will shut down our bishop. Then he will go for this g5 move, then g4. Yeah. So we have to trade this bishop. Let's trade, forcing queens to take that. We can go for b4, forcing knight e4. But what should we do? Should we wait for this move, or should we go b4 immediately? Then c4, knight takes. b4, knight e4, c5, pawn takes, pawn takes. We will get the two pawn in the center, then d6 will be a problem. Let's go for that. My intuition is saying we have to go for the attack on the queen side. If we give him chance on the king side, he will crush me, because his queen is coming into the game. Rook is getting to the semi-open f file. Not right away, but rook f6, then rook c5 takes. Queen is also hitting that pawn, so that will be also a bad move. Maybe knight d2, trying to offer a knight trade, should be the move. Yeah, let's go knight d2. We are threatening to eliminate the knight, damaging his pawn structure. So either he has to go back or he has to trade. If we trade, that will be a little bit easy for us, because then we can go c5 takes, then we will have these two important pawns which can roll down pretty much quickly, as this pawn will get 3 steps closer to the, this pawn is already 3 steps closer to the promotion. If we can eliminate this d6 weakness, then we can march that pawn through. Okay, we are constantly putting him under pressure, as we are forcing him to think what to do, whether he has to move the knight back or he has to trade the knight. And in any case, maybe we can push c5 immediately now, counterplay in the center of the board. Yeah, knight f6, then maybe you can't push c5 as this pawn will be hanging. So after knight f6, we have to go for another approach. Maybe knight f3 back, then preparing c5 again, Surely I have gone wrong at some way, but our position is completely fine for the moment. Okay, he trades, so let's take this knight immediately. Let's see what he's going to do. Okay, he stops c5. Very good move. Takes. Okay, let's c5 takes. Rook takes will not be a possibility. So let's go queen e3 first. We are hitting that pawn, so we are not in danger. We can go f4 immediately for ourselves, but then he will play e4, and he will get a passer, which I don't want to give him. So let's hit that, and now preparing c5. Then maybe he has this move. Then we have queen 4. Okay, we will see what to do after he defend that weakness. Let's see. Thanks for subscribing, Ahmed Amini. Hello, Haru Sheikh said hi. Hello, Haru. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Okay, we have to think, guys. Rook b8. Yeah, rook b8. I can play f4, but then he will play e4, and then it will be not an easy task to eliminate that pawn. And now I think he wants to go e4. So I'm not that scared of sorry, f4, because we will get e4 square for our queen. We can go for this move. Later on we can swing our queen there as well. c5 take. Let's go rook c2 to control the second rank maybe. And we can develop on the c file. Then we will be preparing c5. Hello brother. Yes, how are you, Sneha? Yes, hello Salman, how are you? Hello Sanjeet. Yes, go a4. A4, what will you be preparing with a4? I don't think so. Yeah, we can go f4, but then it will allow e4 and he will get a passer. You have to calculate. It is a long game, it's a rapid game. You cannot push your pawns blindly. You have to be extra precise with your pawn play, because every pawn push creates some weaknesses. This pawn can be very useful later on the game, because we can go f3 and stop e4 at some moment. That's why I'm not pushing f4. ब्रो आप एरो कैसे बनाते हो? बस राइट क्लिक करते हैं माउस पे एंड कर्सर को वहां स्क्रॉल करते हैं जहां पे एरो ड्रॉ करना है, लाइक दिस. मुझे आपके साथ खेलना है. गेमिंग विथ आकाश, यू हैव टू वेट फॉर संडे. You will prepare b5. Okay, a4 you will prepare b5 takes. What will you get? Nothing, because these two pawns are blockading c5. I want to prepare c5, not b5. a4 b5 takes. These pawn will be blocked, and this pawn will be a weakness for forever. And he can pile up on that pawn with this rook coming on c5 as well. So you have to calculate everything. You cannot rush with any move, right? Now he has to decide whether to push f4 or e4. I think e4 will be an advanced move. Preparing f4, rushing with pushing both of the pawns in the center. Yeah, e4 will threaten f4, so that we okay e4. Let's say we wait with a4, then he will play f4 to hit the queen, and you can't take that pawn because queen is gonna defend e4. So I think e4 is an advanced move. e4, let's see if we can find e4 or not. Yeah, so after e4 we have to think, maybe we have to go rook e2 or rook e1. Yeah, these are the moves, so that after f4 we will hit that pawn, right? If we get both of these pawns on these two squares, we will be losing the game. We will be losing the game for sure, and that is I don't know where. Okay, now he's thinking, and I think now is the time to put him really under pressure. If we can get c5 working, and if we can eliminate this pawn, then this pawn can march through. So maybe we can go rook d1. If he plays some empty move, then we will go for rook d1, and then we will be preparing c5. And we have to make a room for our king as well, as this rook can get open b file at some moment, and our back rank can become weak. So we have to prepare everything. We cannot rush with any move. आप बहुत हैंडसम ब्रो, थैंक यू माय सिस्टर. 2 बोर्ड के पेपर बाकी है. ओके, प्रिपेयर फॉर योर पेपर ब्रो. डोंट वेस्ट टाइम ऑन वॉचिंग एनीवन्स स्ट्रीम. g3 to prevent f4, but g3 he will go f4 anyway. How you are preventing? You are just giving him a hook as well. Okay, he goes for f4 anyway, so I think we should go for queen e4. Queen e4, maybe he will go f3. We will take. Let's. So I don't think that after f3 we will be losing. And now if he gives one chance, then we will be playing f3 to stopping f3 in future, because at some moment f3 can become so dangerous, opening up the g. He is going for that immediately. Okay, let's see how he's going to make an attack. Okay, that was his plan. What if I goes here? This pawn will be hanging, so we have to keep protecting. Now I see his idea. Now this rook will come here. Okay, nice. Should have gone rook c3 there. That's why we should have gone rook c3. Or rook e1, because then we could have taken that rook, pawn takes, and we could have win the queen. Queen g6 is there, but then he will take this pawn, and I'm not seeing what you get. Okay, we have to think. Okay, I think we can go queen e3, and if we bring this rook into the game, then we can take that pawn, allowing him to take this pawn. But look at the open g file. His queen is coming in. My man. Okay. I think we should have gone f3. This is a very nice pawn stack. I overlooked rook f4 move. That's bad by me. Okay, we can go for queen g6, and if we take this pawn, we can go for this check, getting this pawn, and we can try to hit this pawn. Yeah, that is also something we can go for. We are up a pawn, so let's calculate this line. Queen g6, he will take this pawn, queen e6 check, queen takes, pawn takes, and maybe he can go back with the rook to hit that pawn, and defending that pawn will be hard, but in the meantime we will try to hit this pawn. Man, it's not easy now. I can go for queen e3, that approach, but his queen is coming into the game, we can get checkmated there. That's why I'm not going for that. Queen e3, there is this nasty check. If we can get king h1, then rook g1, that can be something. So should we go for queen e3 approach or queen g6? Queen g6 I don't like, because in the end that e6 pawn will be weak. Queen g6, rook takes f3, queen e6 check, queen takes, d takes, rook f6. We will be not in time to hit that pawn with rook d1, as rook on f6 can take the pawn on e6 and simultaneously defend d6. Then this rook can come later there. So I have to go for this queen e3. Maybe we can lose this game now. I overlooked rook f4 there. Bro, I am the player. Oh, he did go for this approach, man. We have to commend our opponent. Okay, let's take this pawn. We have to go for the queen side pawns now. But queen is coming. Rook here. It is gonna be very hard. But if the queen leaves this file, we can take this pawn. Then rook is queen e6 check can become so. Now we will be pushing c5 takes, and we will be trying to push this pawn. Maybe we are losing, but we have no way. Endgame would be losing. Yeah, I calculated that endgame would have been lost. Bro, I'm the player of chess at district level. Please shout out mania. I am a boywa. Patel Prahala. Big shout out to you, bro. Manya. Very risky now. Yeah, it is getting very risky. Maybe we can lose this game, but let's see if there is something, because if we can get these 2 pawns rolling down, then he takes. Check king h1. This is defended by the both rooks and the queen. So I think this is the opportune moment to hit this c5. Yeah, this check, even if I waste a move, he will improve his move. He will improve his position. So I think we should push c5. We have to go for c5. This is loading. Go king h1. Yeah, you want to go king h1, but then you will be not threatening anything. But for the moment, at least we are threatening something, which is to play a queen takes e6, offering a queen trade. Okay, he goes for the check. Wow, he's going for my king. Now he's hitting the rook. And then maybe he can go here. Okay. What should we do, guys? Oh, he's hitting that one as well. So we have to keep my rook onto the second rank. Let's go here. Queen here. We will move the rook again. Maybe we are losing. Queen d3 is no brainer. Right? Yeah. Now his idea will be to move this rook and go for some checks. And my queen is completely out of the game. Yeah. We can take, if we can get my queen into the game somehow, then we can save the game. But I think we are losing. Queen d3 was no brainer. I can't even take this and defend, as my rook will be angry. Now we have to go for this move and allowing his to take that. It's over now. Now it's over. This is also not working. Yeah, man. Should have gone for rook b1 instead rook e2. Look at my queen. What is he doing? What is he doing? Can I go for this move? Uh, hey bro, will you play today? No bro, I'm not going to play with my viewers today. Queen d3 is Q, yeah. Now he can take, we will be taking back, he will take back with the rook, then we will give this nasty check, king here, then we will try to get my queen somehow back into the game. But there will be queen f3 check and that's game over maybe. Yeah. Yeah, we are getting checkmated in a couple of moves. Best move is to resign. Okay, we will resign once we see the checkmate coming. He will win, yeah. You can win this. Come on, bro. Don't give up. Wow, there are two types of people. That's why you should. Your opponent will win. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm losing, but let's make it happen. Let's allow him to deliver checkmate. Not a big deal. We will learn. I think that rook c2 was the decisive mistake. Allowing f4, then f3, advanced move, damaging my king side and activating all of his pawns by sacrificing another pawn on the queen side. Yeah, that was very advanced. Yeah, we should have spent some more moves on this position as well. This rook e2 was even bad as well. Should have gone for instead rook b1. Sorry, rook b2 because rook e2 allow this queen d3 skewer. And if you move this, then this pawn will fall. And if you goes anywhere else on the second rank, then this rook will be hanging. So rook e1 was forced. Age is 23. Why are you spamming messages? Where are you from? I'm from Bihar. Okay, he simply takes that pawn and now he's threatening some nice discover attack, man. King g1. There is no check. Not this is hanging. Maybe we could have gone for queen d6. There was this nasty check, but then we could have eliminated the queen. Ah, queen d6 was the move to draw the game, I think. Forcing queens off the board. Yeah, because there was no discover attack. There was no double attack. There was only discover attack with the queen check. Yeah, should have taken this pawn with the queen. Then if he had given this check, we could have won his queen back, man. Yeah. But now it's not. He should have just taken that f2. Probably he thought that his back rank is going to be weak. That's why I didn't go for that. But now this is hanging. And if we take this pawn, we will take back with the queen. We will defend that f2. We will offer a queen trade. If we can trade the queen, then it will be completely fine. Play c takes d6. C takes d6 I don't want to play because he can stop that pawn. He can stop that pawn and your queen will not guide that pawn to go through. Now still you are protected with the king. You are protected with the king. Still you have to protect your king. I don't know what you want to say. Yeah. Let's see now what he's going to do. If he takes this pawn, then maybe we will take back with the pawn and we will try to march that pawn through. After d takes c5, b takes c5, our pawn will get closer, but our queen still will be out of the game. So in the event of I think d takes c5, we have to take here. Okay, very nice move. I think this is. Yeah, very nice move. Because if I take, there is rook takes. I think we should take as this check is coming now. Man, again, this guy is incredible. Okay, if he gives this check, we can go here. Then he will move the rook. What should I take? I can also throw this check. I can also go here. Here. Yeah, let's push this pawn now. This is just 2 steps away from queening. If he cannot find checkmate in 2 moves, we will get another queen. And this rook, queen is also defending this. So I guess he will give this check, king f1. Then he will try to move this rook so that he can get queen h1 checkmate. But we have a move. Rook g6 check, king f1. And if we move this rook anywhere, then we will move our rook as well and evacuate e2 square. And we have this important check as well, then c7. Okay, I think he will move this rook to threaten that queen h1 checkmate. Then we will move our rook. If he give this check, then we can take as well. Yeah, that is not winning. This is not winning at any cost. And he does not have a lot of time now, only 3 minutes, and compared to 8 minutes, that's not a lot of time. That's not a lot of time. If we can burn 1 more minute from his clock, then it will be super, super critical. Let's see what he's going to do. Now c7 is coming, and c8 will be a threat of promoting a queen. He missed checkmate in 2 moves. I don't think there was checkmate in 2 moves. Okay, c7, rook c8, and then queen b7. Now is the time. Oh no, he's threatening this move. Man, but maybe we have this move, queen d3 check. So we have to go rook. We have to go rook e3 to stop this check. He can give this check, king e2. Yeah, I was about to play c7. न्यूजीलैंड हार गया. किससे हार गया भाई? pawn black rook g3, pawn black rook g3. Here, then you take that rook, and queen h1 will be not checkmate because of king f2. But after he had gone for, let's move the king first of all. He has one more check. Oh man, that was now falling. Okay, finally no more checks. There is this check. Oh man, I missed this move as well. Maybe should have gone for this as well. Yeah, should have gone for this to block that check. And if he goes queen d3 check, we could have dropped the queen rook back. That would have been a draw. But now we are allowing this check, and I don't think we can run away with my king. After this check, this check here, one more check here, and that will be checkmate. Because this pawn is controlled. Yeah, we are getting checkmated now. Yeah, he's calculating everything, but we are getting checkmated. I missed rook f2. And why I'm rushing with the move? Should have burned more time. Yeah, that I just said that I don't want to rush with the moves, and I'm doing exactly that. It's a checkmating net because this queen is controlling this. Very important. So after this check, maybe we will go for this move, and if we go one more check, we will go back with the king and check. Then we can go king e4 check. There will be, if I can get away with my king, then there can be something, but surely there should be some checkmating net with this rook queen and this rook. Probably he is calculating his king about he's thinking about his king as well, because this pawn is only 2 steps away from queening, and this queen check can be dangerous as well at some moment. So he is not free to deliver checkmate. He has to think for his king as well, as he's getting low on time as well. Yeah, so we have to make now precise move, not getting into the checkmating net. Instead we have to keep fighting. Okay, let's calculate rook d2 check. Okay, that is check. Now maybe we have this move, and there will be no checks, right? After king c3, I'm not seeing any checks. Is there any checks, guys? And if there will be no check, we can give this check, or we can even push c7. Oh man. If king g4, then rook g4 and mating net. Okay, let's calculate king c3, because that is the only move. Oh, that is the only move. Why I'm calculating everything? Dropping this queen is impossible because pawn takes, and this rook is controlling 7th rank, so king c3 is forced. Why I'm calculating anything? Queen d4 we can take, pawn takes, that will be not a checkmate, and there is no check, right? Probably he will take this pawn, then he will go for this check mate somewhere, or this check. Okay, but we will get onto that road if he takes this pawn with the queen. Queen d2 check. Oh, queen d2 check. King c4. If he give this check, then king d5, and I think that's checkmating it, because this rook is controlling this file, and we cannot go king e6. Yeah, queen d2 check. Yeah, I think that is checkmating. A new subscriber, बताओ संडे कब खेलोगे मेरे साथ? संडे को जैसे ही मैं स्ट्रीम करूंगा आप रिक्वेस्ट भेज देना। 30 सेकेंड, बट देयर मस्ट बी चेकमेटिंग नेट, दैट्स व्हाई ही इज रनिंग आउट ऑफ टाइम। या he is running out of time, but I think he is running out of time on purpose. Should we go this way or should we go this way? We have to calculate everything. If I go this way, then there is this move, whereas if I go this way, there is one more check, but then we can block with the rook, right? And if we give this check, that check will be not a possibility. But the problem is, if after I goes here check, if I block with this move, then he has this nasty check. If I goes here, queen takes a2 check, king back, and then rook check, and that will be checkmate. The problem is these two pawns, yeah, because it is controlling this and these two important square, and this rook is very important controlling e6 as well. So we are not getting through. Check. Sorry, here check. Yeah, let's go for this. Yeah, he's gonna go rook c2 check. Sorry, queen c2 or queen takes a2. These are two moves. I think he will go for queen takes e2. Then we will go here. Okay, this check. What is the idea? I have to block with the rooks because there are no moves. So there must be. Okay, now if we give this check, we can get through. If we allow my king to get d5, then I can get through to e6. If there is no checkmate, then I can win. I can get away with my king. I think that's the bad move. Queen c2 or queen takes a2 was winning, I guess, on the spot. Okay, nice. This is not a move now. I have to go here, then this, or after this, there is this checkmate, man. So we have to go with this move, but then again, this checkmate. For king d5. Oh, now I find the way. Everything is controlled, so king d3, queen c2 is checkmate. Yeah. Yeah, now there is no defense. He calculated everything correctly with no time on the clock. Man. King c3. Should we try king c3? Queen c2 is still checkmate. Yeah. Queen c2 is forced checkmate. b2 pawn? What b2 pawn? b2 pawn is doing nothing. It is just preventing my king to get to b4. That's nice, man. Okay, he calculated this line. King d3. Queen c2 is coming with checkmate. Oh, no, no, no. Queen c3, there is this checkmate. So king d3, we have this square. Let's go king d3. But he is going to go check, check, and checkmate somehow. We have this king e3. This check is not a possible move. But now this is checkmate. This is checkmate, man. Queen d2 is checkmate. Yeah, he will burn all of his time, and at 1 second he will deliver checkmate. It's mate into sacrifice queen, then take rook. How can I sacrifice the queen? How can I sacrifice the queen? Yeah, there was check and check. Okay, let me review this game after d2. Yeah, man, it was very fighting game, but oh, he played really well. That f4 and then f3. Wow, that was very advanced. And I did some series of inaccuracy. Which led us to get that position. Bishop c4, castle, queen c7, dropping that bishop was fine. Computer is saying knight h4. Why? Takes. You take back with this pawn. Takes. You have in between move. Wait. I'm not playing my viewers. I'm gonna play one more game at random. Okay, now knight d5 hitting the queen. Let's say he moves the queen anywhere. Then you go knight f5. You sacrifice a pawn, but look at the attack now. Bishop f6, I don't think he will go for. As there is this move. That was deep line. I don't want to delve into that. Let's go for the game continuation. Okay, computer is saying takes back with the queen. I was worried about this pawn. But then this pawn is hanging and rook is trapped. Knight here. Knight here allow rook c1, hitting the queen, and you are winning this knight. Okay, I didn't see that move even. I take back with the pawn, which give him the chance. Now black is better. And he go for the king side attack. Yeah, computer is saying go for c5 and get this passer. Takes. If he takes back with the knight, then there is d6. Hitting the queen, and now this knight is falling. Yeah, man, why didn't she? I see till this move, and I didn't see d6. Wow. Stupid. Yeah, I wait for him to get his attack going. Queen e3 was fine. Should have gone f3. Yeah, computer suggesting d rook d1, but again there is this move. Queen e4 f3. You didn't take this pawn. Instead you push g3. Yeah, I became greedy there. I didn't see rook f4 is coming. Yeah, even this position is fine. Yeah, but you have to push this pawn. That was the best move. But after it takes, black is better but not winning. Yeah, computer suggesting queen g6, man. Computer suggesting queen g6 takes. You give this. Yeah, that was the line. But we estimated that our position is going to be bad in the endgame. Takes, defend. Then you goes here and you are hitting this pawn. And yeah, if he goes here, I think now this move is this is the main move. Takes, he can't take as he will lose the rook, and you are winning this pawn back, and that will be a draw. That will be a draw. Yeah, that approach was fine. But I thought that endgame is going to be bad, but now black is completely winning. Yeah, it's completely winning. Yeah, here this was the move to be in the game. Yeah. Queen d6 was, I missed this move because we are hitting the queen, so he cannot give a discover check, as we can just eliminate the queen. Yeah, that was saving the game. How much time did I take here? After he takes, wow, I burned 8 seconds, guys. I had 8 minute 22 second, and now I have 8 minute 24 second. I got 10 second increments. That means I just burned 8 seconds on this move. That's bad. You are playing rapid. You have to think. Queen takes d6 was completely fine. Even if now white can win the game, because that position is now not easy, because this pawn is a passer and just 3 steps away from queen. But I give him chance, and now he found all the correct move. Yeah, all the correct move. It looks like this pawn is marching through, but that was, yeah, there was this move which was fine, but I goes for rook e3, which allows everything to get in. And that's bad. Do you like 10 plus 0 or 15 plus 10? I like 10 plus 0, but I was going for 15 plus 10 so that I can explain everything. But for this game, I'm going to play 10 plus 0 now. Because in this game, time was a factor. He was getting low on time, but the fact that there was increment in the game, he calculated everything correctly. So let's go for 10 plus 0 in this game. Let's see if we can manage to win this one. Then I'll sub to you. Bro, please play me. Bro, I'm really very sorry. I'm not going to play against you. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. If you don't want to, you can leave. Let's go for the fantasy. Yesterday, I had the game against the Karakan in which I have gone for fantasy. So for this game as well, we are going for the fantasy bishop g4 and bishop c4. Now the main move is to play knight bd7, which was main move. Yesterday, we have calculated this line. Let's see what he's going for. Again, we are ready to lose, but we are ready to learn as well. Okay, he takes. Queen takes. This must be a bad move. But I don't know what is the main line here. I can take this pawn and hit the knight. Oh, that is that check, and then he can take that pawn back. And I don't know what is the main line then. Yeah, if I take, there is this nasty check. and then he will take that pawn and defend that knight. Then queen b3 is the move. Man! Mouse slip, guys. White is better with d takes e4. Why? Why always me? Now we have to go for another approach. Man. Why mouse slip d5? Maybe we can take stakes, but that's not fine. Now we have to castle queen side and go for the attack on the king side. Maybe with rook f1. ब्रो मुझे पॉटी आ रही है बहुत तेज. प्लीज फिनिश द गेम फास्ट. भाई आ जाओ करके भाई. नो नीड टू बी ऑन द स्ट्रीम. चेक t3. Am I blundering anything? I know what he wants. He wants to eliminate this knight. We have to go c3 so that at some moment we can prepare b4 as well. Let's see now what he's going for. Yeah, I was taking that pawn. I'm too bad at chess, bro. Oh, I can't even castle. Okay, he did take, but now I can take and I will be threatening that checkmate. Then I will prepare that b4. Yeah, let's take and threaten that checkmate. So if he castle, we have b4 hitting both of the piece. Yeah, b4. Yeah, he will sack the bishop. We will take queen takes b4 check. Then we can drop this bishop back to d2, hitting the queen back. Then we will castle and defend the rook. We will be up a piece. Yeah, he will get 2 pounds for the piece, but a piece is a piece. And I think we should have the easy attack with semi-open f-file. Bishop on nice diagonal, hitting f7. Queen is already nice, putting pressure over here. So taking, queen takes b4 check. Bishop d2, hitting the queen back. He can go for queen b2 to hit the rook, but then we can castle and connect the rooks. And our position will be fine. Let's go for that immediately. Let's go for that immediately. Wow, he's hitting that rook that way, but oh, we can't castle maybe because he's preventing castling. Nice move. Nice move. Okay, very nice. Then let's go rook d1. Then let's go rook d1. Now bishop d3. Then maybe he will give another check. So we have to be careful. Maybe we have bishop c3. Yeah, bishop c3 because he is threatening this check. So let's go bishop c3. Is there anything which I'm blundering? Or we can even go for this move, but there is this check then. And we have to move the king. Let's go bishop c3. This is defended by the queen. Knight d3 check is not working. We are hitting the queen. Queen a4 is the only move. Then we will castle and we will hit the pawn. Yeah, let's castle now. Now I think our position is uber solid. We are hitting this. But we have to find. I don't want to keep my queen as a front leader of this attack. So maybe we can go for queen h5. If the knight move, we can also take that pawn. We are first of all, this pawn is hanging. So let's see what he is doing. Okay, he defend everything. But now this move, hitting the knight and pinning the knight. I think bishop c4, bishop b4 is winning. Yeah, bishop b4 is winning. We are hitting the knight and pinning the knight as well. This pawn is also pinned, and if we try to defend that knight, then that rook will be hanging. It should be winning now. Should be winning. We can take, then we can take that pawn. That is also fine. Or we can even go for rook c2, hitting the knight one more time. Knight will move. What should we do, guys? The thing is, I don't want to give over. Where will he move the knight? But I think in the event of rook c1, he can go b6 to solidify that knight. Yeah, I think that is the idea. So maybe we can take this knight, forcing rook to take. Then we can win this pawn. Then we can go back. Yeah, Yeah, let's go for this approach. Rook, bro. What rook? Rook? What rook? We can just take that pawn. And now we have two pawns for that piece as well. Queen b3. Queen. No, queen b3. Queen b6. I think you want to say queen b6, but queen can't go to b6. Queen b3 check. Okay, he weakens that diagonal. I don't know why. Okay, let's give that check first. Queen b3 white move. Queen b3 white move. Okay, let's go king h1 so that there will be no attack on this diagonal. This bishop is a great piece, defending that pawn, controlling this diagonal. Now we have to go for another plan to for the rook lift. Let's go for the queen trade. Yeah, let's offer a queen trade. I don't want to allow him to get his queen activated. Bishop takes b7 was fine. Check it with bishop. Queen b3 with white move. Okay, love you. Okay, he ignores the queen trade. Very nice. Now let's go here. I think he wants to go here. Okay, let's rook lift. Rook is going to be on h3 and hitting h7. I'm not seeing any attack for the moment. Yeah, you can go rook b4. So rook b5, queen d8. He's trying to get this move. Okay, now I think we should shift our attention. Let's make a room for the king. Let's allow his rook because that is back rank mate. Now rook g3. We will go after this pawn. If he goes here, we can take. Rook takes check. King h2. Then maybe he will go back to c7. Okay, nice move. How can I be precise? Queen f3. Queen g4 is coming with both hitting that checkmate and that rook. And rook g8 will not be a possibility as this is going to be defending that. What? His idea. He wants to skewer my rook some way. And he defends that rook. What? If I goes here, how will you defend that checkmate? Even this is not possible now. Now it is winning. We are threatening this checkmate. There is no check. So we will be taking that g7 pawn and that will be checkmate. Okay, he defend via that move. Very nice. Now maybe he is threatening now taking that bishop and hitting that rook. Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh. Rook b2, he will just take. I don't know what you're saying. That is queen takes. Yeah, I'm allowing one of the checks, but I want to go to king h2. There is no more thing. Bishop c4. Bishop c4, he can ignore that move. He will not take your bishop. Why are thinking like that he will take your bishop? He can take your bishop with the queen there. Queen g6. Yeah, queen g6 is fine, but I'm preparing something. I'm waiting for him to move his queen, then I will take this pawn with the rook. If he takes check, king h1, and now this is again a threat. And if he goes queen b7 is not a possibility, so I'm guessing he will go for rook c7 back. Then we will decide what to do. Maybe then queen g3, trying to get that check in. Yeah, let's go queen g6 now. Now this is a threat, so I'm guessing he will go for that move. Then maybe we can take no checkmate because he has h7. Okay. But now I have an idea to go rook g4 and rook h4. Should be winning completely. Okay, he defend with that rook. Very nice. Can I check? There is queen takes. So I'm not thinking. Bishop d3 is not a possibility. What should I do, guys? Let's offer a rook trade. If he accepts, then we have this check. I want to get to his back rank somehow. Now I will bring another rook into the game as well, yeah. We have to go for his back rank. Let's go here. If he takes, there is checkmate. And let's see what he's going to do now. Maybe rook d7. Rook d7, we have rook c6. But this rook is not defended. So this game has been not over yet. And he oh bro, that is not checkmate! My rook is on the f2, not g3, man. I thought I'm playing this rook to c2. I give away the winning game, man. All hard work goes in vain. Why I'm doing this kind of thing, man? Why? I thought I'm moving this rook. Should have gone rook c2 here. That is my problem. I always do these kind of things. I got the winning position, then look at my play. Now it's over. There is nothing which I can do. Now he will have adrenaline rush. Yeah. नहीं भाई नहीं. I did it in the last game as well. I hugged the yes Vedant bhai very badly. Hey bro, what's your full name? Bro, I don't want to say anything. Still manageable. No, it's not manageable now. We are down a full rook. Not we are down an exchange and a pawn. But now rook c2, queen coming on e2, threatening that some nasty check. Now I don't see myself winning. Maybe we can go for rook h4 and try to sacrifice that rook so that we can do something. But I think now he will save the game. Man, this game was mine to lose. I was up a piece and my position was winning as well. Rook h4. Is there any check? No. Let's go rook h4. You can't force queens off the board as well. And now I'm threatening this check, check, and check. Okay, defend. And now he is threatening that check. And look at him now. Look at him now. He defend that square with the queen. Now I have to go for another approach, which is to play rook g4 and hit this target. Draw. No, bro, it's not a draw. I think black is winning now with precise play. We have to control this square as well so that he will not give any checks. Oh man, he find a way to force the queens off the board. Because he is hitting the rook, I am not in time to move my queen. Yeah. Now it's over. You give your opponent one chance, it's over. It's over. That is bad. Even if I sacrifice the rook, there will be no way to evacuate my queen. Because after I sack, he will take back with the pawn, and there is no forward mobility. Nothing happening now. Nothing. Resign the game. I don't. Man, it's too tough. When you did all the hard work, you got the winning position, then one bad move and you lose the game. Yeah, first of all, I did the mistake in the opening itself. I was taking this pawn and I mouse slipped d5. Then again, I got a piece. I got the winning position and I couldn't make it through. Computer suggesting take this pawn. Ah, because that is back rank mate. Yeah, that was winning as well. That was winning on the spot. If he goes here, you can take the queen. Yeah, this is completely winning. And I goes for that pawn. I didn't see that back rank checkmate. This position is even winning. And he keep fighting and I was the one who got baited. I want to hit my head with some heavy piece. One bad move. It is plus 4.69. I don't know why did I thought that this rook is on g3 and we can create that checkmate. I don't know why what happened in my mind. One bad move and it's over. Yeah, he played all the correct move. Computer suggesting sack the rook here and but still it's losing. If he takes back with the pawn, then anything can happen. But what if he takes back with the rook? Then there is back rank checkmate maybe. Yeah, there is back rank checkmate. King here, check here, and that checkmate. Okay, maybe should have tried this one as well. It's not an easy task to get this rook back to c1 to defend the back rank, despite accepting this rook. Thank you, Aswant. Thank you very much for calling me Inu. Yeah. Hagawat. Thank you, Sasank. Thank you very much. So I got the better position in both of the games, but I couldn't make it through. Distraction, guys. Distraction. A little bit of distraction is forcing something in mind, and you are out of the competition. Okay, I want to play one more game. I want to win a game at least. I want to win a game. Okay, let's go for the Sicilian this time. Maybe we will lose this game. He has sacked a pawn. Let's see what is the idea. I think idea is to go after this pawn. What will you play now? Yeah, rook is coming on c1. Yeah, that's bad. I don't know why did I accept this. Should not have accepted this. Takes. b5 followed by this move. I think his idea is to go bishop f4 maybe. Knight here or bishop here. Bishop b7. Bishop f4. Queen b6 or let's go queen b6 for the moment. Now knight c6 and castle kingside. That game was very tough, bro. I'm still thinking about the last game, which is bad. We have to move on. Yeah, that is problem. I was just 4 points away from getting to 2200 and now look at my rating. That's always the case. When you get to some of the milestone, you are just 3 or 4 points away from getting to a milestone, you will start losing the games. That is always the issue. I think maybe we should have gone for, oh no, I think he has an idea. If I goes knight c6, he has bishop e3. So let's castle the king first of all. We can delay the development of this knight, but he has super active position. Both of his rooks is uber solid. And look at this rook and this knight and the queen. Queen is on a bad spot as well. Maybe we can go b4 to hit the knight. Oh, he wants to trade the knight. Now maybe we can go for knight c6. If he takes, we can take it back. Our position will be a little bit easier to play. Ah, maybe we have queen c6, threatening that checkmate. No. Let's bring the pieces out first. If you go bishop e3, my idea is to go queen a5 and there will be not an easy attack. If he repeats the move with bishop d2, okay, what is the idea if I take? I think he wants to get his rook onto that 7th rank maybe. Okay, he's going after my bishop. That's nice. This comes in mind to hit the queen. Yeah, let's go here. If he takes with the rook, I will take back. Oh man, why I'm doing this? He can eliminate the bishop with check. I'm losing this game. I know I'm losing this game now. Fuck man! Fuck off! Oh man. There is this check king here. Okay, if I take, his idea is to take back with the bishop and hit that pawn with the queen and everything. Whereas if I go here, he will move the rook somewhere. Then we have this check. King h1 followed by queen b7 check. Rook takes g2, he will move away with the king. That's the problem. And there is no attack. If I accept this rook, there is fork, hitting the queen and the pawn. And you can't even go queen c6 because this rook is protecting c6. So my idea is to take this pawn, keeping this king in cage. There is no check first of all, but there is this very important move. Hitting the rook, cutting off the connection between the bishop and the rook, and hitting the queen as well, which is bad. So of course I'm probably I'm losing this game as well. Check king here. Then maybe you go for another rook. Man, every opponent is like Magnus. One mistake and you are done. Rook g2, king f1 is the problem. He will not step on h1. Everybody know how to play chess at this level. Despite me, I don't know how to play. King f1 and there is no attack. He takes. Maybe we will move the queen somewhere. Queen takes king g1 checkmate. Queen takes king g1 checkmate. What? How? How are you calculating this, man? Queen takes king g1. Here. Takes. There is this one, but that is also problematic because of rook g4. Your queen will be target, this will be target, and your bishop will be hanging there. Rook d6, rook can't go to d6, man. This guy. He take queen f6, yeah, man. I always find myself in trouble. Look at his pieces, rook. That is brilliant rook sack. Seems like a big problem, yeah, bro. We are losing. Queen d6. Very good. Just take rook with the pawn. Takes, bishop takes. Let's go for rook takes d2. We have no better move. Oh, he was ready to play that. He was ready to play that move. Can I counter attack his queen? Then we can take here and hitting the bishop. Yeah, that comes in mind. Rook takes h2, forcing rook takes 2. Then we can take this. The problem I cannot get c6. Rook takes pawn with check, then take rook. Rook takes pawn with check. Bishop takes, then again there is bishop takes, hitting everything. And you don't even have e6 square because of bishop. Rook d8, check, takes. Accepting this rook seems too stupid. We can go for rook g8 by the way, because there is no check and we will be threatening this check. King e2, we can take that rook. Queen d6 after taking. Takes, queen d6. There is queen takes f6, forcing queens off the board. And there will be no attack. Right. Rook d8 takes, and again there will be no attack. You will have that d3 check, but bishop c2 stops everything. Let's go for rook g8. We are losing, I know. You are bleeding time. Playing little fast, bro. Rook d8. Yeah. My position is worse, I know. I can't accept this rook. We are down a piece, but maybe we can go after his king some way. There is no checks, that is important, and there is no rook g4 now working. Okay, he goes for this approach. I have an idea. There is still no checks, so we can go for bishop f3 now, threatening that checkmate. Right? Is there any defense against bishop f3? B line pawn post. If I give this immediate check, then there is king e2 and there will be no attack. Bishop f3 seems winning because there is no check immediately. So after bishop f3, we will be threatening rook g1 check. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Take my queen. This is checkmate. He can't take my queen, bro. Yeah, it looks like he's winning the queen, but this is checkmate. Because this bishop is crisscrossing this line and rook will be giving the checkmate. And how are you stopping rook g1 checkmate? Queen g4, rook takes back. If you takes the queen, then again there is rook g1 checkmate. Let's see. Let's see if it is working or not. Bro, don't play anymore suggested by the comment box because all here are 300 to 600 rating students. 2000 plus are busy in playing. Yeah. That is the thing. Play against me after he. No, I'm not playing my GG's. We are going to win. Let's see if we are winning or not. It's over. I don't think 2200. Dilip Yadav, it's over. I don't think because there should be some defense. But I'm not seeing anyone. You can't push this pawn to open up a line of defense with the bishop. There are no checks. Maybe you can sack the queen here. We will take. You can throw one more check. Oh, man, that is insane sack. Oh no, we can block with the bishop. Sorry, pawn. Ah, there is this queen sack. Queen takes at 7 check. No, I have an idea. Ah, I'm calculating this line. Queen takes s7, king takes s7, bishop. Ah, man, he find that. He find that. Now here, is there more checks? I don't see any checks after king h1. King h8. I can't trade the rooks. That is the problem. So king h1. I don't think there is any checks. And even if he takes the queen here, we can deliver checkmate. Oh, we have no time. Why I'm burning all of the times. If he takes, there is still rook g1 checkmate. There is this check, but then we take again. Bishop c2, king h8 again. Yeah, we are hanging the queen for 4 moves. Still no more checks. Should be winning. Look at the position. This queen is hanging from 4 moves. Yes, Sanjay. Yes, hello. Welcome to this team. King e1. King can't go to e1, bro. This is e1 square. King e1 here. We move the queen. Big deal. We are up a queen. We can throw this check. We can throw this check. We are up a queen now because he has given up the queen and there are no attacks. If he goes bishop c2 to threaten that checkmate, we can drop one of our rook back. Right? There is nothing we can do. Rook h1, sorry. Rook h1. H1. Okay, rook h2 takes. Quickly, there is still that checkmate. Oh man. Crazy defense. Wow. Now he can take and we are losing. Maybe still something is there because now this is a threat. If he goes here, maybe we can go and win the rook. We are up a pawn and we have to go for this endgame. But that endgame should be draw opposite color bishop. He can throw this check first of all and keeps the rooks on the board. Now we are not winning. How did he find everything, bro? How did he find everything? Man, he found everything. That is called, bro. Why did I burn all of my time? This is not a possibility. This is not a possibility. So he has to think still. But now we have to speed up. We are low on time. Let's defend that bishop. We have to go after this pawn somehow. Check, king here. Now he will go after that pawn. Threatening that check. And we have to go after this pawn. Check. Please go here. But maybe he will go for that one. We will hit that pawn. Let's go here, hit this pawn. Maybe he will go this way. Uh, do we have this deflection? Time is problem. I have an idea to sack the rook here, then pushing this pawn. In here. Oh, this is a weakness. That is protected. No more. Oh, this is hanging. What am I doing, man? We have to defend these pawns, and this pawn is a huge passer now. Man, time is the problem. I don't have any time to think. I think it's a draw now, but I will try to maneuver my king somehow this way. This bishop is doing a great job. These pawns are blockaded. Now we have to go for the king maneuver. Maybe we have this move which is deep. And if we move the queen, then it will allow c2. Oh gosh. Hit that. Now he is in Zugzwang. No, he is not in Zugzwang because there is this move. Let's maneuver the king. Ah, it's a draw. Ah, I give away this pawn, man. No, it's not a draw. He could have taken that pawn. Ah, I give away. Now it's a draw. Now it's officially a draw, man. Now nothing can happen. Should have been careful, but problem is time. Oh man, how did I let that pawn through? Okay, we are still drawing this game. We are still drawing this because it is opposite curve bishop. Yeah. This pawn is going nowhere. I have to be careful. Oh man! He missed the chance. Man, I could have won this game if I would have saved that game. उसने चांस मिस कर दिया भाई. उसने चांस मिस कर दिया गेम जीतने का. Let's review this one. You will get flagged. No, I didn't get flagged. जीता हुआ हार गया आप. या मैं जीता हुआ हार गया भाई. How did he find? Let's see if I miss the winning chance. He found that insane queen sack. Yeah, he has a brilliant move. That was brilliant. That queen sack was brilliant. How did he found everything there, man? He sacked the queen, then he sacked the rook. This was the blunder, and he's winning, but he missed the chance. Yeah, should have gone for bishop d4 instead, and position was equal. But I blundered the game. White is completely winning. White is completely winning. That rook sack is brilliant. White is winning here as well. But now black is fine. What was the winning move? How white is winning? White is winning with this move. That calm move. I thought that he was scared of this move, but he sacked the queen. That was blunder, and now he found the only sack to be in the game. But I was winning at some moment, of course. Yeah, black is completely winning here. Black is winning here with this pose, hitting this one. What if he goes here? Then you throw this check, king here. Now you push this pawn. Yeah, I was thinking about this pawn push, trying to deflect the pawn, but I didn't get the time. I did go wrong there. It was winning. Yeah, even here this was the move. It was the move deflecting the pawn, and we are winning. We are threatening this push. If he takes, we can win the bishop. Yeah, I don't know why did I go for this check instead. And now he's back in the game. Yeah, we give him enough chances. We give him enough chances. Here I thought he gives the rook, but that rook was also hanging. Again, it's a winning for black. But the move is to go here. Oh, again, deflecting the pawn. He can't take back with the king. And if he takes here, then he takes the bishop. Man, I got too many chances to win this game. First, I got the chance to lose the game. Here, I should have pushed this pawn. I don't know why did I move this bishop instead. Now it's a draw. And now black is again winning with this pawn push. Apparently we should have gone for this way. I thought I want to keep the bishop onto this diagonal to safeguard this pawn. But I goes wrong way. Now again it's a draw. It's a blunder. Oh man. Why it's a blunder? This move. If he takes this bishop, then you can promote. Oh man. Why didn't time was my problem. I had only 36 seconds. That's why I didn't calculate. But I should have taken there much time. Magnus से सीखना पड़ेगा endgame. Yeah, भाई. Yeah, this was the threat of promotion. If he takes, you can take it back and defend the bishop. Man, that was too bad. Now it's simply a draw, and I got him. I give him the winning chance by putting my king on the light square. Yeah, here. This is losing on the spot because of this check. Bro, you play like me. Yeah. Originally from where? No, nobody is originally from Patna. Janil देख ससांग साव क्या कह रहा है? Why not play Rook G1? Where? Where do you want to go Rook G1? Let's go back. Rook was in the game at here. Okay, so we have to go way before that. You want to go Rook G1, I think here to shag this. Yeah, that should have been winning as well. Let's say he goes for these pawns. Then again you push E3. E3 is the key to win the game. Yeah, E3 was winning. Pre-move के चक्कर में lose हो जाते. या pre-move के चक्कर में loss हो जाते. You in 6 minutes, I have challenged you. No, I'm not gonna play my viewers. Let me play one more game. I want to win a single game. We drew this game. Jenny, उसने बोला संजीव भाई को कि you play like me. Okay, let's go for one E4 again. Your queen alive. Okay, we are facing the French defense this time. No, so no. Tell me, bullet. Bullet? No, bullet. Okay, I have prepared a line against French. So let's see if we can get that line. You know what's funny? If he takes, if he had taken the pawn there and opponent took the bishop, it was still a draw. Let's go knight bd2. Bullet. Go 6 minutes here. c3. Lol, we make my bullet. Knight f3. Oh, I think he's going for the line. Please play knight f6 and okay, allow knight. No, sorry, e5. This move I have not seen. I can take pawn takes and I can go knight bd2 to hit that. How are you going to defend that pawn? I see the idea. He wants to hit this pawn. So I can't go here. As he will takes, then knight will be. Oh, he's going to take this pawn anyway, man. Taking that knight was bad move. Should have just goes bishop d3. Why I'm playing like this in rapid, I don't know. Stupid man. Why I'm playing like this in stupid? Maybe I can counter attack his knight, but there is pawn. Oh, man. Okay, let's try to hit this one. 6, 7 likes. What? Okay, it is there. So maybe we can take this pawn now, but then this pawn will be hanging. But we have to go for that. We have no way. Now this pawn is hanging, but then we can take this pawn and hit the knight back. So I'm guessing he will take this pawn. We will trade the queens. Then knight. Oh man, why I'm playing like this? I don't know. This pawn is going to be hanging in the end. I got the wrong move in the opening itself. We have to take, if knight takes happen, then it will be easy. There will be no attack. But I think after I take the queen, he will take back with the king. Then he will hit this one and he will hit that one as well. So we have to part way for the pawn, man. बिशप d3 was the way there. जब आपके दोनों रुक एक रो में था तब रुक जीवन में खेलना था द गेम वही जीत जाते. I don't think so. Okay, he's clearly thinking about which one he should take with. Yeah, he said everyone will take with that. Can I go for this move and this pawn? Because no, he can take and defend that, man. I am the stupid guy. We have this check. Knight check था. Oh yeah, knight check था, man. I didn't see that as well. This is hanging and you are not in time. You have to give away this pawn at least. चैट में वो ऐसे सजेस्ट करते हो जैसे मैग्नम कैल्शियम हो. Man, we have to give away this pawn. Yeah, I'm not in my rhythm. Simply bishop d3 was fine there. I don't know why didn't I go for that move. Bishop d3 hitting the pawn knight one more time. Okay, let him take that pawn. At least we can go for the rapid development with bishop c4. Okay, he didn't take that pawn. I think he wants to damage my pawn structure. Why didn't he take that pawn? Should we go f4 to defend that now? Giving up the pawn is compensation. Yeah, maybe. I think the problem is he wants to go to knight d4 and fork my king. Bishop f4. Yeah, let's go bishop f4. Defend that with the bishop and prepare castle queen side. Yeah, maybe now he will take and damage my pawn structure. But I'm comfortable with that position because that pawn will control these two important squares. Rook will come into the game with check and he's not ready to castle. And he's behind in development, I think, as well. X gaming rook g1 wasn't possible. Yeah, he khatam. Yeah, rook g1 was not possible in that move. Okay, he's trying to undermine my pawn. Maybe we can castle first with check. Yeah, let's castle first with check. मैं रिप्ले करके देखा आप बिना क्वीन मारे जीत जाते वो गेम. Really? Let's take care. And we can go bishop c7 to control this important square. Then maybe he can play e5 to keep my bishop in the jail. Maybe we will hit that. No. Let's go bishop c4. कैसे रुक जीवन खेलता? He was in check X game. Yeah. Why not possible? Let's leave that. Let's see if I can manage to do something here or not. And I think he will play e5. But these two pawns are going to be hanging pawns. Maybe he can damage my pawn structure, but I'm not too scared of making that pawn an isolated pawn and a weakness. Yeah, that can be a weakness for future plan. But let's see, he has to give up the bishop for that weakness. King b5. Knight b5. Yeah, knight b5 is now the way. Okay, he's trying to hit that bishop and don't want me to get that bishop onto that diagonal. Wow. Nice move. We have to drop this bishop back. I don't want to go here. Bishop d3 allow rook b. Let's go bishop e2. If e5 knight d4 is a fork, e5 knight d4 is a fork, but your bishop is going to be hanging. Maybe you can go for that approach. Now he takes, very good. You have to give up the bishop. Now this check can be very nasty. That's why he blocked that. Now let's go this way, and now this check. If he goes b3, bishop f3. Okay, he's allowing this check. Okay, he's hitting this one, but let's throw this check first. Then king b2 defending this, rook c8, bishop here. Oh, that is this knight check, man, after king. Okay, let's go. We have to go for this one. He can force this bishop off the board because after knight check, I don't want to step into the checking zone or get forked. Or okay, knight d4 is asking to be played. Okay, okay, he didn't go for that. Chat using engine. Okay, I want to keep this bishop onto that diagonal. Let's go bishop e3. I can go here maybe. Let's go this way. I don't want to go this way because yeah, you will be controlling that diagonal, but that bishop will be too passive on a3. And had you gone for bishop b4, there was knight c6. Yeah, I think he will give knight c4 check at some moment. We will eliminate. Bishop takes, then we can get our rook onto the 7th rank. Okay, he's not taking that. Very nice. Now what should we do, man? Let's wait. He can even go for bishop c4. Bishop takes, then knight takes check. So after bishop c4, maybe we will ignore that and we will go bishop f3. Whereas if I go bishop f3 right away, can I hit that rook? Or I can also go for this move. I know what's his idea. Let's throw this check first. And I have to go back with the bishop. That's not a good move. Because we have to keep controlling this square. That knight check can be too annoying at some moment. Take rook. Yeah, I think we should just go for the endgame as we have the bishop here, but he can eliminate one of the bishop with knight c4 anytime. And again, I think this game can be a draw. Yeah, I think we should just trade the rook. Rook takes and go for rook hd1. Very easy. But bro, if knight has played to c6, the bishop pin was coming now. Yeah. Yeah, that bishop pin was coming as well, but he could have moved that rook to c8 and there was no immediate follow-up. Game over. Huge respect to me. Okay, I think we have to give that bishop. At least we have to trade. And now we don't have that rook. Wow, man. This guy is incredible. We don't have rook d1. This bishop is now, I think, strong. My bishop is bad. I'm playing now. The moment I try to trade the rooks, he just didn't allow. Now this is a huge weakness. Let's push this side open. I want to get my rook into the game. If I goes here, bishop e2 will be a threat. But I think that's fine because this rook is defending that. Let's go a3, prevent that weakness to be hanging. Rook d2, then he will take and you have to take back with the bishop, then he can bring another rook. Now we can prepare rook d2 or we can even takes and we can get rook h d1 and we have to go for the draw. He is threatening this check, man. This guy is super incredible. Let's take and king b3 now. This super annoying. Let's try to get rook d1. I think he will go bishop a4 and control that square and you can't leave the back rank as he will get rook d1. Yeah, I think we are losing this game. I'm not feeling comfortable. Yeah. Looks like a fair draw if rooks are off the board. Yeah, if we can manage to trade the rooks, it will be a draw. But he's not giving me the time to draw to get the rook off the board. This bishop is not that good, and it is just biting on this pawn. It does not have the forward mobility as well. He has the light square bishop, so we have to keep every pieces on the dark square. Maybe we can go g3 now to prevent f5, f4. Yeah, f4 can be played, but then he will go e4, and the pawn on e4 can be easily defended with that bishop, and even he can go f5, and that pawn will become a passer as it will not have any obstruction on the d file. It's the other way around, lol. Okay, let's go g3 immediately. All of the pawns are on dark square, so he will not be able to hit that. But he has this and this on a dark square. Maybe we can go c4, then c5. Maybe we can go king b2. Yeah, his bishop is controlling that one, but it is also a bad piece, not that great. Because it is just protecting that square, not hitting anything. Let's offer a draw. I don't want to play because I'm not feeling. Now maybe we can go for this move, hitting the rook. But again, I'm not feeling comfortable. Let's go king b2. He's not getting his rook into the game. f4 takes, and bishop takes. Even f4 will be not an easy move because of bishop takes, as this rook is going to be pinning. Can I hit that rook? Rook d3. Yeah, rook d3. Now this move. Yeah, now this move, preparing rook d2. Block rook. Now this move is coming rook d2. If we can trade the rooks, it will be a comfortable draw. It will be a comfortable draw. If we can trade the rooks, then we can go other way around to do some business. Check. Man, why? Here there is this check king h1. He's forcing my. Oh man, if I goes here, there is this move, so I have to go king a2. Hopefully, I'm not blundering anything. King a2, bishop b3, king a1, bishop c4, and we have rook b2. Bishop c4. We have to go rook b1 to stop rook b3. If he gets rook b3 move in, then these two pawns will become a huge weakness. Oh, this is a weakness I can't defend, man. Maybe we can go for this. Takes here, but there is rook a2 check, king here or king here. Then he can drop this bishop back. We are losing the game, man. It's always me. Let's offer a draw because I'm not feeling comfortable. Was hilarious. We are losing this. Yeah, we are now losing the game. Yeah, it's over. We can try this move, but check king b2. There is rook a2 check, and then in the end there is bishop d5. We have to try. We are going to be down a pawn. We will try to save the game, but maybe we are losing this game now. He is controlling rook takes a3, king b2. The most important thing is there is this check. Okay, he didn't give this check. Now we can defend. He should have just taken because there was a way. Strange. Now c4 is coming. We have to get c4 in. Let's go c4. Take away this square. Take away this square. Now the idea is to drop this bishop back and move the rook somewhere. Check is coming, but that check is not useful. Let's go behind now. Let's go for this way. Now this rook is in jail now, right? What is he preparing? Let's go here. A4. We have to play slowly. This is a weakness, so we can't go king c3. Oh, should have gone for this way maybe. This is well defended. So what if I goes here? Maybe he wants to go there, then we will throw a check, or we can take this pawn. Maybe he wants to push this pawn, then we will get this square for our bishop, and bishop on d4 will be a huge piece. But okay, he's hitting this one, so let's go here, hit that bishop as well, defend this pawn as well. Now we can go for this approach, hitting the rook. Rook a5, king b2, or a4. a4, there might be this move. So we have to go for king b2. Can we put him under pressure on clock? Because now there is no possibility of this move. Ah, rook c5, king b3, rook c5, king c3, king c3 defending. He will go back. Oh, he's not going for that. If I goes here, oh man, he found a way to hit this target. If I goes here, there is bishop d1. Maybe we can still go for this one, as if he takes, we have takes, but in the end this pawn will be hanging. Man, our opponent always find the way. Our opponent always find the way. Let's go here. If he takes back with the rook, we have to give this pawn away now. If he takes back with the bishop, oh, he takes back with the bishop, but maybe we are winning now because of this move. But this move, this is winning, and he has no more discover attack. He has to move the rook, then we will win the bishop. Either he has to give up the exchange. Yeah, we are going to be down a pawn for the exchange, but we will have the rooks, and he will have no targets. We can defend that rook. Now it's winning. Now it's winning. Let's go here. We just have to stop this pawn. Bishop c3, king d5, king e5, hitting this pawn. Yeah, we can go for this immediately. Yeah, we are winning. Oh man, it was very fighting game. We got the chance to win that. Let's go here, push, but now it's winning. Just eliminate. If he goes b2, we will just eliminate that headache. Yeah, just eliminate that headache and push all these passer. Resign. Bro, still I can stalemate. There is still a possibility of doing stalemate. And finally design, man. Very tough. Very tough. Why did you move bishop from f8? A game over. Sasang Saho always try to troll me with game over. Sasang, that's bad manner. Let's review this game. संजीव भाई अहाँ हमर खूब बड़का फैन छी और हम आपके फैन हैं, यही ना? ब्रो बिकेम हिकारू फॉर a second. क्या वे निकाला था फाइनली. या फाइनली वी विन द गेम. थैंक यू बेलिम. रुक सैक्रिफाइस मिस्ड. ब्रो इज गोना रीच 2200. गुड गेम. थैंक यू. 8 पॉइंट्स खाते में प्राप्त हुए. Oh, accuracy is 90.5. So this was a very high level game, and we were never losing this game. Yeah, we were never losing this game. We were never losing. I thought that in the opening I was going to lost a pawn, but we would have the compensation for that pawn. But he didn't go. E5, knight d5. Yeah, taking that knight was bad move. Bishop d3 or bishop b5 was the move. Okay, but now yeah. Even going for knight g5 was the finer. Yeah, hitting this pawn that way, it's fine. But I choose the wrong move. Now black is better. He should have just taken that pawn. But I thought that I'm going to have a huge development. That's why he just goes for this one. But now comes bishop f4. f6, we castle and gives the check. Computer is giving equality. Yeah, position is completely equal. We takes that pawn. Bishop c4, knight a5, bishop e2. He takes. Computer is saying throw this check first, then you take that bishop. Yeah, that would have been better move, because You can get the bishop onto that important diagonal before getting e5 played. Yeah, but we missed the chance, but now e5 is better. We there give that check. King b2 was inaccuracy, but it's fine. Fine, position is equal. Yeah, computer suggesting trade the rooks and go for the endgame. Okay, now white is not better. Black is a little bit better. Bro, your appointment was also your subscriber. Bullet, your opponent was also your subscriber. I don't think so. I was playing random games. अहाँ तो एना पूछे कि जेना मैथिली विषय के लिए दिल खिल से बिहारी एक्सेंट इंग्लिश या मैंने सोचा था हार जाएगा ये मैच संदीप नो 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 नॉट एवरी टाइम ऐसा लगा आपका मैच तो गया लेकिन फिर भी भाई तुमने क्या वे निकाला लेन गेम जीतने के लिए 36 तोपों की सलाह मजा आ गया मैच देखकर ओके वी टेस्ट किंग c1 now rook e1 and now we prepare this move rook e1 rook e2 and then rook d2 first as solidify that pawn keep this in mind when your opponent has a light square bishop just put all of your pieces on the dark square he will never touch any of those pieces which I did. Oh, look at my gameplay. All of my pieces on completely dark square. So his bishop is never going to be touching any of the piece, and his bishop is not that effective. Whereas black still has some pawns on the dark square, which we can later on try to target. So he has to think about that as well. That's why he tried to get all of his pawns on light square. Now comes king b2, still improving our position. Now rook e2, trying to prepare this rook d2, offering a rook trade. He gives this check. King e2 check. Now king computer is saying king b1, but who will play king 1 getting in the line of fire of the rook? But king a1 was inaccuracy because of bishop c5 rook b2 rook a4. It was the only drawing move, man. But I thought he can win this pawn. Let's say I goes king b2, there is this check. I move the rook, then he can go bishop d5 and he is still protecting. Oh no, there is c4 hitting the bishop and rook is also hanging. Then what is the move to draw the game here? What is the move to draw the game, man? King d5, but we have sack. Takes. This position is still a draw. You have the bishop, but he has he has 3 pawns. He has 2 pawns for the rook, and his king is so active. He can rush all of these pawns, and you have to find a draw somehow, man. Okay, we will analyze this game afterward, but for the moment I don't want to delve into this game. We will see how white can draw this game and how black can save the game. That's strange. No, that's a strange computer line. Okay, I thought that he see that king b2 and maybe there was c4. That's why I didn't go for that move. Instead, he just dropped the bishop back. Now king b2, saving all of the pawns. Bishop d4, c4, taking this square away from the bishop. And now his rook is completely passive. That was the point. His rook was passive, which gives us the chance to get back into the game. Now bishop f8. Keeping this square under control. Bishop d3, good move, hitting that pawn. Now bishop g7, we are trying to hit this target. He goes rook c5, he's trying to win this pawn, and he's defending this one. So we can't go for that. But now comes this move. This is defended. Bishop e2, we hit the rook. Rook a5 is the only move. Now still he is hitting this one, so we have to defend. King b2. Computer saying rook b2, hit that bishop. Bishop has to move, and then you go king b4 and you defend this way. Wow. And his rook is still out of the game, and you have rook d2 and rook is coming in the game with rook d6 check. Wow, that could have been the way, but I did it with king b2. Now comes that move, and now he is hitting this move pawn, and it's not that easy. He goes here, and now a5. And you have to find the only move to save the game. Story behind flying chess name. I will try to tell that later on. Okay, computer is saying rook b2 was inaccuracy, but still it's a draw. He takes which as a mistake because of this bishop e4, and I'm not saying there was any rook sacrifice. Yeah, I think he should have just moved the bishop anywhere and he should have sacked the rook and try to play this game, because that's not easy. It's not easy to find a way for white, right? But white is winning in this position, believe me. So after bishop e4, he blundered the game. He thought that if I take this bishop, my rook will be hanging. But look at this bishop is doing multiple jobs. After I take this bishop on c4, it was also working because my bishop is defending the rook. Computer is suggesting b5, giving the rook up. But now your position is super active. Your king is active. Bishop is defending this pawn, and white does not have a way through to win this game. Wow. Out of all names, why did you choose DNA replica? Bro, there are so many questions about my name. Why did you put your name as Dilkil Chess? Why did you put your email as DNA replica? I will try to answer all of these questions in one of the future videos. Or maybe I can do a Q&A live session. Bro, आपका बेस्ट वाईटी चेस टीचर कौन है? Bro, I have never get any coaching for chess. But if you ask for internet chess teacher, it will be Daniel Nadishki. Happy Teachers Day. Tell 4 words about Magnus Carlsen. Champion, goat, creative. What should I say? Another one. Merciless. You can give review upon that, upon those 4 words. What do you think about those 4 words? What did I say? Champion, goat, creative, and uh, what did I say? The fourth word, merciless. हाँ, खेल खत्म, पैसा हजम, घर जाओ, छुट्टी मनाओ. आप कितने साल से खेल रहे हो चेस? 3 साल से खेल रहे हैं भाई. और सीरियसली आई एम प्लेइंग फ्रॉम 2 years. माई फेवरेट टीचर एरिक रोसन एंड स्टैफोर्ड गैम्बिट. Bro, give me some suggestion to improve chess rating and skill. I'm stuck in 1400 rating. What is your Gajanand? If you are stuck at 1400, I will suggest you to learn your opening, because you are at a rating where you can try to learn the openings that will help you to win the game. That will help you to win the game. Thank you for giving up your piece. Hmm. What? Why I'm thinking too much? Let's castle queenside. There will be no attack now. Let's bring the knight into the game. Oh, thank you for hanging everything. No, no, not this time. Not this time. So we are winning. Oh man, still time is my problem. Oh man, this guy is playing really incredibly well. Only 20 seconds. He's so fast. Wow, look at this. Look at this now. Something to be. It is checkmate maybe. He tried everything, but nothing was working. Do you know the famous quote? If Eric Rosen has offered you his queen, you have already lost the game. I think I have heard it, but not. I'm not remembering correctly. Queen's Gambit from the white and Dragon Sicilian from black is enough to reach 20p. Bro is doing charity. Yeah, charity. Yeah, charity of free elo. Oh, he was doing a charity of free pieces. No trade. Man, it feels too scary. He's bringing every piece in the game. Your knight is getting targeted. Let's eliminate this one as well. Okay, let's go here. Offer a bishop trade. Ah, bro, I hang my queen. Stupid. How do you learn chess? Just by playing. Bro, look at his gameplay. You want to sack the bishop? Wow. How are they able to do these kind of things, man? It's still a mystery. Everybody just goes for the attack and I got crushed. Crushed. Bro, if your attack didn't work, you will lose. What? That's over. That was a fork. And we managed to safeguard our king. Chess is easy. I get bored. It's too hard. Game over, Sasank. Yeah, game over and we win the game. I think that's enough for today, guys. It's 10 p.m. and we have to go for dinner. We lost two repeat games. Then we drew one of them. Then I finally managed to win one of them. Yeah, I got the better position in three of the game. First game was there which I got wrong, but still there was some way to defend, but I goes wrong there as well. So there were some loss, but still we learned something in every lost. So एक बार बोलो ना easy नहीं है, फिर से बोल रहा हूँ easy नहीं है. Chess isn't easy, bro. एक बार blunder please. No blunder, bro. No blunder. That's enough for today. Why you guys wants me to blunder my queen? खेल खत्म. Alien object पैसा हजम. EYKKYE, I don't know what did you type. I'm really very sorry. If you can comment in English, then I can answer your questions. What should I do to improve up from 1600 ELO? Bro, if you are anything above 1500, learn your opening at best. Learn all the lines in your main opening and try to capitalize the mistakes from your opponent in opening itself. Because that is the level where you can win many games with the opening. Because so many players goes wrong in the opening. And if you can punish them on the spot, you can win the game. Just learn your opening at perfection and solve puzzles every day. Solve puzzles every day. That will sharpen your tactical recognition. And then you have to analyze all of your games, whether you lose or whether you win the game. Try to analyze those games and try to find the way through. Where did you go wrong? Where you can done better. Bro, I'm stuck in 700 rating in bullet and blitz. Why I'm not able to increase my rating? Bro, don't play blitz and bullet if you want to improve. Just focus on rapid. Play longer game. Play simple chess. Play sound chess. Think about moves. What your opponent has moved. Where did he move that piece? And why did he move that piece? There is simple There is simple rule as well, which is CCT, checks, captures, and threats. Just look for checks. If there are checks, go for that. If there are capture, go for that. If there are no checks and no capture, then you can find any threat. If you can threaten something, go for threat. That is the way you can find the candidate move. भाई हाथ का ही स्ट्रीम एंड करो. भाई हाथ हट के ही स्ट्रीम एंड करो. I don't know what do you want to say. Tell me best opening according to you for both white and black for tournament. Bro, it all depends on your playing style. If you want to play slow chess, you can go for the French Caro-Kann type of opening with black, or you can go for Italian from black as well. But if you want a fighting quick game and you want to take some risk, you can go for the Sicilian. I have a 900 rating in rapid. Just play your game and try to improve. कोई खेलेगा मेरे साथ भाई हार के ही स्ट्रीम एंड करो. नो 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 नो. Fav YT Dilkil just no 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 not right now. Chat miss, which chat did I miss? Sasank. Sasank said game over. I saw your chat bro. एक बार देखो, एनालाइज करके बताओ. मैं आपके फ्रेंड लिस्ट में हूँ. Bro, I don't have the time right now, so I will try to analyze your games in future stream. I think that's enough for today, guys. I can't stay more here. What rating do you need to beat Magnus Carlsen? Please answer. Okay, so currently I am close to 2200 rapid. If I get at least 700 more rating in rapid, then I could beat Magnus in future. Why can't go 11 rating from 800 rating? What am I doing for this? Bro, I have uploaded a video as well, which is the title with top 50 chess principle which everyone should know. You guys can try to look up on that. That will help you to improve. I'm pretty sure. भाई अगर रैपिड खेलूंगा तो स्पीड चेस में आगे कैसे जाऊंगा? भाई यदि आप रैपिड खेलोगे तो आपकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग बढ़ेगी और उसके बाद आप स्पीड चेस में बेटर कर पाओगे. So don't try to go for the quick success. Right? Early success is a scam. Gradual success is the way better. Bro is beating Magnus in dreams. Go game review. No, I'm really very sorry. That's enough for today. Thank you everybody. I hope you enjoy the game and you enjoy the analysis as well. If you are new to the channel, you can hit that subscribe button, and special thanks to those who have subscribed to my channel. I'll see you in the next stream. Bye bye. See you. Thanks, bye John. Love you. Thank you, bro. Love you too. One game I'm really very sorry, Sriram, in future.